We'll go HK Scott, Liberty Colors, back to the line. Easterling, Smith, Peterson coming in that last straightaway, coming back through, looking for that top spot. Big Smitty, Smith, Mom and Dad Factory Colors coming back to the line. He'll take it upstairs, back to the stripe with a 6-bike in tow. Peterson, the Goose, will get it done for the Bluegrass posse as they come down through that third straightaway, looking for that top spot. Dennis, the Menace, looking for it. Westfall locking it up on that 2 spot. He'll drive this one in and out of that last straight. Coming back at me, looking for that top spot. Latali, JD coming back through. Go Westfall. Latali going to get it done top spots as they come back down the line. Out of moto 177, 178 your moto. In and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. 11-year-old experts, 2 to the quarter main event. They'll drive it down the line. Gordon, Duncan, Badonic, and Biggs. Badonic on the 2 spot in the zone right now as he's coming back at us. The finisher down the last straightaway. Locks it up on the top spot with the 12-bike. The regulator, Gordon. Whoa, watch your language as you're coming back through, man. Next time, go faster. You don't have to talk like that. Come on, man. Simonson, Secker, Pomel's coming back through. Rosé down on the third straight into that last turn. 2 spot up for grabs. Let's see if he can get the high-low move going on the way back through. Lead rider got it wrapped up on the 5-bike or 6-bike. King Kong Pomel's coming back to the line. Going to go with the 21. Dirt Devil Simonson Jr. will pick up the 2 as we come back through. Moto 179. Nice nose tap manual out front running the show right now. Factory Syndic, LSG. Got to be Bryant. Spot him. Got it locked in. Going out of the last turn. Looking for a Gold Cup plate on that 2 spot. See what comes back to the stripe. I'm going to go Gold Cup champ. How about Braden Snyder? Snyder will pick up the 2. Back through Moto 180. 181 your moto into that second turn. Couple more racks, 11X coming our way as they drive it for home down the third straightaway. Esquire, Factory Colors out front. Mighty Mouse going to go Graves on the top spot, running the show down that 3 straight into that last turn. David Jacobson trying to run it back through. Got to move, made it on the last straightaway. Can he pull it back to the line? Looking for it back through. 16 by Z-Money. David will get the spot as we come back to us. Moto 181. Vargas, Simcoe, and Custer out of the last turn, looking for a top spot with the 7-bike poster boy. Simcoe, Enamel Speed Crew, coming back to the stripe. Oh, white line treatment coming down the 3 straightaway. 12 experts. They're running the show right now. Factory Syndic, LSG out front on that top spot. Flying Ryan Rabinowitz, he's coming back around last straightaway. He'll lock this one up. Local kid getting it done. Swanson, Showmaker, short. Coming down the third straight, looking for a top spot. Going to be Showmaker. Answer Army coming into that last turn, looking for side-by-side on the way back through. Last straightaway, Hutland, or no, short. Swanson trying to make it happen on the way back home. Dynasty BMX back to the line. Gold Cup 2. Swanson will drive back to the stripe. Out of Moto 184. 185 is your moto. In and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, Pack BMX out front. Got to go quick on the top spot. Quick, making it happen into that last turn. He's going to come back around. Shotwell, Yance. But it's all Quick on that top spot. He'll run this show down the last straightaway, ramping it up all the way back to the line with your 13 bike. Quick, Shotwell, 1-2 out of Moto 185. Ready, Aco, Workman, in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, the UFO, Aco, Alto, Wrecking Crew in the house this weekend. They've got it locked in on that top spot as they run for home in and out of the last turn. Got that 2 spot wrapped up right there. Sprocket Rockets, Mr. Styles going to go Workman. Workman will pick up the 2 back to the line. Out of Moto 186. 187 is your moto down the second straightaway. Sanders, Weiland, Hardy working this one up. Going to go the Sandman. Sanders on the top spot, running down through that third straightaway. Weiland, Hardy working it out as they come back through. Last turn, Landshark, Hardy gets it done for that 2 spot. Big dogging it on that 2, bringing it back down the last straightaway on the 14 bike. The Landshark will come in hot. He says, peace out, bro. That's the way it goes. Secker, Frank, Durham in and out of the second turn. Gold Cup champ running the top spot. Going to go Evan Frank coming in and out of that second turn down that third straightaway out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. Bring this one back home. Secker on the 2. The Aussie coming back at us out of that last turn. Out of Queensland coming back down the line. He'll lock it up on the 618 bike. And that's the way to go. Frank Secker can get it done. 1-2. Out of Moto 188. More 13-year-old experts coming our way looking for that quarter main event. Ripped Colors out front. Got it the Hot Rod Lee on that top spot. He's bringing this one down through that third straightaway. Throws a little style. The Dustman's posse keeping things moving on the front lines. Back down the last straightaway. Lee going to come back through. Going to go with that district number 1. The White Fox, Quimby, SRT Colors. Back to the stripe out of Moto 189. 190's a moto into the second turn. Couple more racks. 13X coming our way. 5-bike leading the charge. The Butcher Schulte, 10-Star Racing coming down that third straightaway out of St. Louis, Missouri. Bringing them back through and out of that last turn. Could be up for grabs on that 2 spot. We'll see what happens right now. A little time to shine. Going to be the monster Fuller. Fuller coming back to the line. He'll wrap it up, but that's where it's going to go right there as they come back to us. Out of Moto 190. 191's your moto. Last rack. 13X coming in now that second turn. Good to see Weigel out on the course coming down that third straightaway. Getting off that big injury this year, coming back down the line and down that last turn. He's going to come back through, looking for it. Martinez and Schumann. Last straightaway, got the top spot locked up. Going to go P-Star Martinez. Weigel takes it upstairs. He'll bring it back to the line. That's the way to go down. Out of Moto 191, 192's your moto. Headed into that second turn, 14X to a quarter main event. 7-bike run of the show, Guidry. Louisiana Lightning coming down the 3 straightaway. A little JBR picking up that 2 spot. The Louisiana boys running the top spot. He says, sorry, bro, I'm going to shut the door on you. I'm going to take over that top spot down the last straightaway. Kahanen coming back to us. Guidry. Kahanen 1-2 back to the stripe. Out of Moto 192, 193's your moto into the second turn. Alto Wrecking Crew running the show. That'll be the Houston Heat. Hirashi coming down that third straightaway. He's got it wrapped up right there. Oh, looking for that 2 spot. Mad Cycle. Yance and Badonic. Oh, got to put the door slammer on him, give him the white line treatment. Badonic says, not today, Broham. Coming back to the line. He says, I'll get it back to the stripe, and that's the way it's going to go right there. Hirashi, Badonic, 1-2 out of Moto 193. 194 is the moto, driving into the second turn. Mortelli on the top spot. Checking out of the rest of the pack right now. 2 spot definitely up for grabs. They come down that 3 straightaway. Reddy, 6, and Thompson trying to put the move down there. It goes in and out of the last turn. Looking for that 2 spot. And the 9-bike slides on into the game right there. Thompson for Nomads brings it back to the line. Out of Moto 194. 195 is the moto down the second straightaway. Savino on the top spot. Jet Racing Colors in and out of turn number 2. Down the third straight, looking for it. Vroom, Answer Army Colors. Down the third straight. He's going to ramp it up and get it locked in as they come back around. Savino, Vroom, 1-2 out of Moto 195. More 14X coming our way. Tilly, Knowles, Dirks out of the first turn. Send it down that second straightaway. Looking for it. In and out of the Pro Max turn. Let's see what they got going on right here as they come back through. Got to be Dirks on 2 wheels, Colors. Keeps it on the gas down that third straightaway. Mangler Colors on the 2 spot. Dirks, Knowles going to get it done. Top spots as they drive for home. Last straight coming back through. That's the way it's going to go right there. As they come back home out of Moto 196. 197's your moto downtown. Lousman, John, Rob. Got the pole out front, bringing this one back through, in and out of that second turn. Going to go the 5, the 1-bike, keeping things moving on. Rob, Lousman, top spots. John looking for it. Mad Cycle's trying to crank things up into that last turn and see if he can get the gas going. He says, not today. I'll have to work it out tomorrow as they come back to the stripe with the 5. The 1-bike will go to a quarter main event out of Moto 197. 198's a moto with the Alto Wrecking Crew. Going to be Barone on the top spot as he gets things locked in, going down through that third straightaway. Looking fast right now, bringing this one back into that last turn. Coleman, Christopherson, and Walter coming back through. Barone left the door open a little wide right there, but he says that's all right. We'll go side by side as they come to the stripe. Barone, Coleman, 1-2 back at me out of Moto 198. 199's the moto now. Renner, Coverman, Bowman, Moscato. In and out of turn number 2 down that third straight. Coverman on the top spot out of Cambridge, Minnesota. Coming down that 3 straightaway, the ace. Runs this one back through last turn. Got it locked up. The Gold Cup champ coming back down the line. He'll ramp it up. Going to be the Moose Moscato. We'll pick up your 2. Out of Moto 199. 200's your moto into that second turn. Looks like we got 2 riders in, 2 riders out. Going in on this one. Going to be the 2 and the 5-bike. Get it done. Top spots right there. How about Collingwood? Watson will come on back through down that third straightaway. And that's the way it's going to go with these guys coming back at us. Good to see Mackay out on the track. Get things wrapped up right there as he comes on back down the line. Last straightaway out of Moto 200. More 15-year-old experts coming our way. Looking for that 2 spot. Up for grabs. Gold Cup 2. Dukes of Hazard. He's going to try to get this one going on in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. He's going to ramp it up. He's going to send it home. Pack BMX getting it done on the top spawn. Van Eiderstein. Out of that last turn, he'll lock this one in for the Pack crew as he comes back through. Last straightaway, looking for that skinny digit. Newman on the district number 1 plate coming back to the line out of Moto 201. He'll move on to that quarter main event. 202 is the moto now. Die Keener. How about Besson in and out of that second? And oh, big drop in from the Gold Coast rider right there on the 20 bike, making it happen right now. Besson comes up on a 2-spot. Let's see if he can drive it all the way back through. Last turn, last straightaway. Still got the Gold Cup plate on that top spot. Your Gold Cup 3 coming back. The Die guy, Die. And your 20 bike, Gold Coast Daylight Colors will come back through. Besson, Die. Top spot, Sadamoto 202. 203 is your moto now. The second turn, third straightaway. Black Widow, Boston, Speed Bump, Frost is one. Charging hard and out of the last straight, coming back through, locking it up on that top spot. It's all Boston. Boston will bring this one back to the line with the 3. Does one. Boston 1-2 out of Moto 203. 204 is the Moto 16 Extra, that semi-main event. 2 spots available going to a semi-main event as they head down through that third straightaway. Got Hensley on that 2 spot. He's trying to ramp it up and lock it in on the way back home. Last straight coming back through. McFerrin, Rogers. Bucci coming back down the line. Going to lock this one up. Going to be the 130 bike. Rogers in your 29. Hensley, Rogers, 1-2. Moto 204, 205 Zamoto checking out on the pack right now. The Gold Cup champ has got it locked down. Cronenberger down the third straightaway. That squared Illinois chapter coming down that 3 straightaway. Jones and Thomas working out that 2 spot. We'll see what's up. It's up for grabs in and out of that last turn. Going to try to put the high-low. Try to slow down. Keep the door closed on him. Did it work out? Coming back down the last straightaway, and it does as they come back through the 3 bike. Jones, Cronenberger. Moto 205, 206 moto down the 3 straightaway. 110% out front. Got to be Peterson. He's juiced up for this one, coming in and out of that second, last turn, last straightaway. He'll fire things off on the way back through, get it done, back to the line with the 17 bike. How about Conley and pick up the 2? Moto 206. Got the Shark in open water, in and out of that second turn. Going to be O'Mara. O'Mara coming down through that third straightaway, looking for it on that 2 spot. Monk and Crop. Who's got the horsepower out of the last turn? Last straightaway, it's all Mara out front. BMX Shark coming down the last straightaway. He'll lock this one up with your 16 bike. Monk will pick up the 2. CSI Colors out front running the show in that second turn. Oh, everybody dropping in. High-low out of the Pro Max turn. Down the third straightaway, side by side. Oh, gives them the white line treatment, 17-20, biggest group of the day. These guys got the Acre brand merch pack up for grabs for this one for the main event as they come back through. Shar will get it done on the top spot. Back to the line, will go fast. And he'll get it done nice and fast, back to the stripe and get it done out of Moto 208, 209 Zamoto. Monreal, Nestor. How about Zimmerman, Williamson coming down that third straight, locking the top spot in the zone right now. Zimmerman coming down the third straightaway. He'll bring this one back through. Last turn. On the way back through, 209 Zamoto looking for the 5 bike and the Forest Nestor. Nestor will pick up the 2. Factory Mom action going on that 2 spot out of Moto 209. 210 Zamoto now. Abercrombie, Wirtz out front running this one. Albie's box Syndicate Colors. He'll bring this one in and out of that second turn looking for the 2 spot. True that, got to be Bailey. Bailey coming down the 3 straight. He'll bring it back home. Wirtz and Bailey going to go 1 and 2 on the way back home. Last straightaway, making a charge for it down the line. Abercrombie trying to put something together, but Bailey will bring it back to the stripe and get it done out of Moto 210. 211 is your moto out of the first turn. Second straightaway, St. Romain Funk. Chabrinsky coming in and out of that second turn. 110%. He's on the gas. Trying to ramp things up. Binge on that 2 spot. Oh, he's got company coming. St. Romain trying to put something together in that last turn. Can he keep the door locked on him on the way back home? Cassidy coming back down the line. He'll lock this one up. Back to the stripe and slide on in. Binge. Chabrinsky 1-2. Back to the stripe we go. Well, shout out to Corey and Kerry Binge back home. I know they're probably tuned in. Matarazzo. Vrolik, Gilman, Erdman in and out of the second turn. Third straight, 110 way out front running the show right now. Erdman coming down the third straight on the F bike. Keeps it on lockdown on that top spot. Your F, your E, Vrolik, JT going to pick it up for the 2. Back to the stripe we go. F and the E get it done 1-2 out of Moto 212. 213's the moto now. Parrish, DeLeon the third. Sebrel, Brewer getting it done on the home turf. Down that third straightaway. Daylight Cycles keeping things moving into that last turn. Coming back through. Loose looking for that 2 spot. As they come on back at us, it's all Brewer on the top spot. Back to the line. We're looking for that 2. How about the 613 bike of Parrish? Looking for one more to that quarter main event. Here we go down that third straightaway. Adams, Bramer on the top spot. He is checking out on the rest of the pack right now as he heads for home down the last straightaway. Hunt locks it in for the 2 for the Factory Syndicate LSG posse as they come on back through out of Moto 2:14, moving on to that quarter main event. Like I said, biggest group of the day right there. Got the Acre brand merch pack going on for that 17-20 class. Halser, free wall. McCauley coming down that third straightaway. Free walk. Way out front. All-Star colors out of Texas. He's coming back down the last straightaway. He'll lock this one up. Looking for that 2 spot. Nag 7. Can't fold. Halser. Yavant coming back for the 2. And that's the way it goes down out of Moto 215. 216 is a Moto. All right. Yeah. 55 bike in and done. Young on the front lines running this one. Out of Matt Juliet coming back down to it. The Spartan picks it up for the 2 spot. Inspire Me. Alan Sonoran coming back through. He's going to send it. Oh, a little bonk right there. I thought he was going for the full finish line send as we come back down the line. Ekman, Roberts, Bonsall in and out of that second turn, third straightaway coming back through. Looking for 21-25 experts on track. They come down through that third straightaway. Roberts, Bonsall leading the charge as they head for home. Down the line, we'll bring this one back through out of Moto 217. 218's a Moto coming downtown. Stewart, Linder, Tomino, Calvin.
84, right? Yep, Matty Calvin. Got to be Matty Calvin running the show in and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. Pack color sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Lindauer. Oh, I'm a professional. Looking for 3 this time around. Calvin, Lindauer, and the 31 of Tomino. Go 1, 2, and a 3. Moto 218. Let's do it Big Willie style in and out of turn number 2. Hojo running the show for the Alto crew down that third straightaway on the getaway. Man in black on the attack out of that 2 spot. But right now it's Hojo running the show. Johnson going to get it done. Rock 1 on the 1. Got the 11 and the 19 moving on as well. That's Phillips and Threadgill. Out of 219, 220 is the moto number on the track now, 4145X. How about Dolch, Varndale, and Geo in and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. Oh, yeah, I see Geo. Doesn't look like I see Varndale, so I believe I got Dolch and Geo coming back at me. Yeah, Dolch and Geo moving on out of 220. 221 is the moto number. How about DeHaven, Keener, and Walter down the third straightaway. Fear the Beard sitting on the 2 spot. Time to shine, running the show as they turn for home. Coming back in my direction. Got to be DeHaven, and Walter will go 1 and 2 on moto 221. 222 is the moto number on the track. Moto number on the track down that third straightaway. Coming back at me, Monk, McGregor, Morietta. A whole lot of M's on a Friday afternoon. Palo and the 125 of Dustin. 222, 223 is the moto number on the track. Jordan, Bonsall, Morello in and out of turn number 2. 81 right on the top side. Got to be J-Guns getting it done on the 1. The Missile is raging against the machine on the 2 spot. Got to be Morello on the turn for home. Coming back at me. Bonsall on the 3, but it's got to be Jason and Marco moving on out of moto 223. 224 is the moto number now. Looking for White, Tamolo, McCauley, Maddox. Oh, got to be Ricky White on the top side ride. Everybody that admires those daylight rides and all the spectacular colors they come in, you might want to talk to Mr. Ricky White. I believe he knows a little something about how to get it done. He might know a little something about racing that bicycle as well. Mr. White and the 39 ride of Mark M.D. Mad D. Maddox. Both moving on. Down that second straightaway, we're rolling. Got to be Q Money Quentin getting it done on the 1. Quentin going to take him in and out of turn number 2, 30 ride. Michael Duke on that 2 spot. Lopez rolling on the 3, the Bronx Bomber. Going to take himself a parade lap as Mr. Duke and Quentin will be moving on out of 225. 2:26 down the front straightaway, last moto of the second round coming at us right here. How about Merritt, Branham, Stranatka, and McLean? Two bike on the top side. Got to be the big hurt, Branham. Branham going to run the show in and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway with the 88 ride on the 2 spot. Branham, McLean rolling 1 and 2. Branham, McLean, Stranatka, Merritt 1, 2, 3, 4 as they turn for home. Coming back in my direction, 56 and over experts. 2 ride, going to get it done. Branham going to get a spot. 88 ride of McLean and the 25 ride of Stranatka.
This isn't your typical commercial, because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Side ride in and out of turn number one. Rock one on the one. Everybody's trying to chase after him, but it's still got to be Widener. Widener in and out of turn number two on the top side. Moratelli got the FX Speedco colors on that two spot. 11 ride. Got to be Big Smitty style. Single file. We're going to turn and burn out of number three. Coming back at me. Still Widener. Moratelli. Smith. 1, 2, 3, looking for one more. 616 a daily. The Rock Stars moving on out of Quarter Main, number one. Quarter Main, number two on the track right now. Reeves, Rodas, DeWinter, Reyna, Henry, and Peterson. Power of X Speedco colors. Got to be Fort Knox. Reeves getting it done on the 112 ride. DeWinter on that two spot, two bike. Renier on the three. Looking for four as they make their way in and out of turn number three. Coming back at me, still Reeves, DeWinter, 1 and 2. Renya on that three spot. 6 ride of the Goose. Peterson picks up the 4. Pareto, Saninga, Novak, White, Scott, Letellier down that front straightaway. We're rolling more 10-year-old experts. Quarter Main, number 3, Albie's colors. On the getaway down that front straightaway, got to be Novak. On the gas and the go fast. He's in and out of turn number 1 on that breakaway. Novak got Zaninga for the JNR crew on the 2. Novak, Zaninga, 1 and 2 out of turn number 2. 110% nutrition colors. Got to be Pareto on that 3 spot. Gold Cup 2 color. Got to be Letellier. Holding on to the 4 as they turn and burn for home. Coming back in my direction. Novak going to go wire to wire on the top side. Zaninga on that 2 spot. Pareto on the 3 with Letellier picking up the 4 out of Quarter Main. Number 3, last rack of 10X. Here we go. How about Gazaway, Aarons, Paxman, Falkowski, Anderson, Westfall. In and out of turn number 2. Gazaway getting it done on the 1. Yeah. He's got Paxman in the hip pocket. They're fast through the section. Back in my direction. They're rolling. Gazaway, Paxman running 1 and 2. Black Widow colors on that 3 spot. Got to be Falkowski, the 14 ride. Dennis the Menace going to get in there on that 4 spot in Quarter Main, number 4. 11-year-old experts, we turn the page there in and out of turn number 1. Irwin, Collingwood, Goto, Simonson, David, got to be Super K on the getaway. He's in and out of turn number 2. Got Collingwood for the box crew on the 2 spot. 4 ride. Supersonic in the 3. The battle's going to be on the 4. Simonson pinching on David. Simonson holding on to that 4 spot as they turn for home. Goto, Collingwood, Irwin. They're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Simonson will pick up the 4 out of Quarter Main, number 5. Bellinger, Bowers, Young, Pommels, Graves. Second straightaway getaway got to be the C ride. King Kitty getting it done on the 1. In and out of turn number 2. Graves got to be the Mighty Mouse on the 2 spot. Going to be Pommels on that 334 ride of Young. Sitting on that 4 spot. Local kid trying to hold off Bellinger. Young up and under. Opens the door right there. We got a drag race down that last straightaway. Looking for 2 spots. Going to be the 9 and the 6. Bellinger gets there on the 3. Pommels gets the 4. They're moving on with Bowers and Graves. Young, Gonzalez, Gordon, Snyder, Semco. Single file style down that third straightaway on the turn for home. Got to be Speedy Gonzalez, 09 colors, running out on point. And I got Cody Young, the young gun, on that 2 spot. The 12 and the 1, the regulator, and Braden Snyder going 2, 3, and 4. How about Horn, Hart, Badoniak, Bryant, Custer? Albie's colors on the top side, in and out of turn number 2. Got to be the Hummingbird. Harp getting it done on the 1. He's got spot him, got him on that 2 spot. Got to be Bryant. Bryant coming back at me, 1 and 2. Got to be Jumping Jacks on that 3. 5 by Badoniak will get the last transfer at a quarter number 8. Quarter number 9 on the track. How about Hicks, Wood, Westfall, Sacker, and Fuller? Here we go. Grandma in and out of turn number 2. Got to be the Wild Man running the show right now. Hicks on a third straightaway getaway. Got the 12 gauge on that 2 spot as they make their way in and out of turn number 3. Down the last straight, looking for 4. Hicks, Wood, going to lock up 1 and 2. Going to be Seeker on that 3 spot. Flying Peanut, Westfall going to pick up the 4. How about Markham, Staten, Martinez, Frank, and Schulte? Got to be Lai on the top side. Staten going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Got the Penguin sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Evan Frank rolling on the 3. I got the Water Boy on the 4. Single file style as they turn to the white line. Staten, Markham, 1 and 2. Gold Cup 1 of Frank, and the Rock 1 of the Waterboy Martinez. Johnson, Seabrook, Sanders, Quimby, Weigel, in and out of turn number 2. James Johnson, Local Cat, going fast on the top side. Got the Alto right of Sanders sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Seabrook on the 3. In and out of turn number 4. Coming back at me. SRT colors. The White Fox on the bubble as they turn for home. Here comes Weigel down the last straightaway. Quimby will hold on to the move on with Seabrook, Sanders, and Johnson. Morris, Olin, Hardy, Lee, Martinez, in and out of turn number 2. We're single file teammates running 1 and 2 right there. The 4 and the 14. Martinez, Hardy down that third straightaway single file style. On the turn for home, still the 4 ride. On the top side, got the 14 in tow. 19 ride, make it the 18 ride of Lee. On the 327 ride of the head-hunter Morris. Grabs that final transfer. We're halfway through our quarter main events. Got to be the Dive Bomber. Douglas, 14X on the top side down that third straightaway. Douglas running the show. Got Moratelli for the FX crew on the 2. Douglas, Moratelli coming back in my direction. Cronenberger going to pick up the 3 with the 18 ride of CD3. How about Behan, Morris, Passanisi, Cahan, and Thompson, Dirks, the Animal, got the Albies colors, running the show, 3 bike on that 2 spot. Got to be Dirks, 9 ride. Going to be Raiden Thompson on the 3. Oh, yeah, turning and burning, coming back at me. The Animal, Dirks, RT, 1, 2, 3. Look like JBR colors trying to hold on to that 4 spot. 17 ride of Cahanan. Moving on out of quarter main, 14. 15 is the quarter main. Cole, Owens, Rowe, Badoniak, Vroom, and Lossman. The Ozman was running the show. He opened the door of the Tornado. Said, don't mind if I do. Cole going to take it over. Rowe back to the 2 spot. Rowe about to slide back to 3 is Badoniak. Going to get up and under onto the 2. So I got Cole, Badoniak, Rowe, 1, 2, and 3 with the 1 ride of Lossman coming back on the 4. Those are your transfers out of quarter main, 15. 16 is the quarter main event right now. Last rack, 14-year-old expert Jet Racing Colors going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Savino running the show. Dropped one off right there. Oh, yeah, Savino got the Kid, the Golden Boy Kid on that 2 spot. Kid going to now come around onto the top side for the Sharks. Kid, Savino, 1 and 2. The Nag 13 and the World 7. King. Hershey and King. Yes, semi-main event. Start staging them up. Looking for Bruni, Kelleher, Esposito, Coleman, Watson, and Easy E getting it done on the 1. He's got Bruni in the hip pocket. Esposito, Bruni going to go 1 and 2. The Ripper on the 3 as they turn for home. 4 spot going to the 542 ride of Tommy Coleman. Semi-main event. Staging them up. Semi-main events into staging. Souza Bauer, Yankee, Kodrowski, Barone, Collingwood, Besson. Alto colors running 1 and 2, the 11 and the 607. Got to be Barone and Souza Bauer. Down that third straightaway in and out of turn number 3. Got to be Yankee for the 110% nutrition crew on the 3 spot. Oh, we got a good one on the 4, the 26 ride of Kodrowski will win the drag race with Collingwood and move on out of Quarter Main, 18. Holton, Stafford, Felker, Coverman, Van Eiderstein, and Boston. Got to be the bobblehead, the Farmer, Felker running the show on the 1. Boston on that 2 spot. 3 wide on the 3 as they're going to go in and out of turn number 3. Time to shine colors. Going to slide into the 3 as they turn for home. Felker, Boston, the Gold Cup 1, and the 3 ride. That was Coverman and Van Eiderstein. Oh, moving on. The Quarter Main 19. Hester, Klingenhofer, Pigo, Moscato, Newman, Deswan. Oh, I got Blaze on the top side, the Super Goose on the 2. Down that 3rd straightaway, we're rolling. Hester, Pigo coming back at me, 1 and 2. Klingenhofer, got to be the Iceman on the 3 spot. Deswan will hold on and move on. At a Quarter Main, number 4, 1720X. How about McCabe, Day, Jolly, Harada, Nestor, Chaberzinski, and Parrish. 824 ride, running the show, got the 883 in tow. Got to be Day, Jolly, 1 and 2, 110% nutrition color. Sitting on that 3 spot, that's Chaberzinski. Look like Herrera on the 4, 613, going to take a peek at it, but Herrera will hold on and move on with Day, Jolly, and Chaberzinski. Lampley, Popovich, Stazetsky, Drinkard, Zimmerman, Benj, and Brewer. Got to be Superman on the top side. He's in and out of turn number 2. Oh, yeah. Matty Brewer sitting on that 2 spot, going to be E-Pop. On the 3, single file style is there in and out of turn number 3. Stazensky, Brewer, Popovich. 1, 2, 3, 4 ride. Got to be Cashed and Benj. Picking up that 4 spot, moving on at Quarter Main. 23, 24, McConnell, Schur, Duran, Shar, Wirtz, Rolick, and Hunt. Matty Wirtz getting it done on the Albies ride. He's going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Got Cruz, Duran on that 2 spot. Duran keeping the heat on. Got Schuler on the 3 as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Wirtz, Duran, Schuler. 1, 2, and 3. Looking for one more. Got to be Cade McConnell on the 4. Last Quarter Main in and out of turn number 1. They're rolling with Dronick, Leal, Varndale, Fast, Bailey, Erdman, Bramer. Second straightaway getaway, getting it done on the 1 right there. Got to be the impact ride, true that Bailey. Bailey on the top side. Got flying Brian Varndale on that 2 spot. Varndale got company from Souza Leal on the 3 as they turn for home. Oh, J&R Color's going to get in the mix right now. Got to be Bramer back to the line. Bramer gets in there. Varndale comes back on the 3. Suzalel on the 4. Quarter Mains are in the books. Semis, you're coming up next.
Thompson on the top spot, checking out the Alligator Acme BMX colors. Locked and loaded, coming in and out of the Pro Max turn down that 3rd straightaway. Looking for it, the double nickel, the 55 bike. Keeping things going on. Akil Turner, Fortitude BMX. Georgia boy, is he coming in on that last straightaway? Factory send it. LSG looking for that 3 spot. We'll see what's going on with that one. Got to be Duffy. Duffy on the 3 spot with your Gold Cup 1. Back to the line. Davis rounding out your top 4. Out of semi number 3. Semi number 4, downtown we go. Faircloth, Devin Azar. Willett, Lacey, Spencer, Waldner headed into turn number 1. Out of the first turn. Oh, dropped one off downtown. We'll get him checked out of the send it turn. Coming down the second straightaway. A little MRC keeping things moving on right now as we come back through. Willett on the top spot out of Boulder City, Nevada, coming down that third straightaway. Waldner, Power Effects, Pico colors on the 2. Down the line we go into that last turn. Going to be Spencer, 110% nutrition. Ramping it up one more time on the way back home. Got to be Devinar coming back to the line and get it done right there as they come back through. Semi number 4. Downriders back up. Give her some love as she comes back around for that 13-14 mixed open. $400, you're half on the 50-50 right now? Man, you could take Greg and Eric out to dinner tonight. Greg's a big talker, though. He'll get it done. Paxman, Gasaway, Rodas, Salzgiver, Southwell, and Proda coming down that 3 straightaway, looking for some top spots right now. Who's got this one locked in going into that last turn? In and out, we're going to go. Bring it back home, looking for the front line run coming back to us. Coming back down the line, going to go with that Nag 11 bike, or Nag 8 bike on that top spot. Gasaway, the World 8-1, and your Nag 11. Paxman, Rodas, and Proda coming back through. Get it done right there. Out of semi number 5, semi number 6, Mortelli, Novak, Widener, Blake, Williams, and Murray down into turn number 1. Novak, GQ looking for that top spot right now to the first turn down the second straightaway. Slips back to a 2. Power Effects, Pico, Mortelli locking in the top spot. He'll drive this one out of the Pro Max turn down that third straightaway. 9 bike looking for that 3 spot. Jackpaw, Williams, J&R colors. Running down the third straight into that last turn. Blake and Murray working it out as they come back through. Murray trying to make a big move out of the last turn. Puts the high-low down, brings it back home, carries the speed back to the line with the 605 bike. Blake rounding out. What's up, Hollywood? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. 14 cruisers, Dirk 6, Cole, Gidry, Yeager, Knowles out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Looking for that top spot. Got to be Taylor Cole. Hutland Racing Colors coming back through. In and out of turn number 2. Looking for the J-Bike. Dirks onto Wheels Colors coming down that third straight. 4 spot could be up for grabs. Let's see what happens on the way back through into that last turn. Knowles trying to put it down for the Mangler posse. Oh, didn't quite have enough to show him a wheel. Seal the deal on the way back through. Last straightaway. Got the 8-bike. Jet 6 will go with your 71. A Gidry. Rounding out your top spot, semi number 8, Badanya, Kahanen, DeFreen the third, Tilly, Owens, Sisney. Big shot in the zone coming into that first turn, sends it down the 2 straightaway. Badanya, the Badinator out front running this one back to us in and out of turn number 2. He'll lock it in with the L bike in tow. Going to go Owens in the zone riders, getting it done 1 and 2 down that third straightaway. A little CD3 Black Crown Factory colors on that third spot. JBR locks it in for the 4. Skywalker on the way back home. Kahanen coming back to the line. That's the way to go down at a semi number 8. Klingelhofer, Walter, Whitaker, Yankee, Watson, Connor. Semi number 9 on track, keeping things fired off into that second turn. 110%. Yankee out front. He's juiced up, ready to go down that third straightaway. Got to go Klingelhofer looking for that 2 spot. The Iceman keeping it nice and cool, smooth on the 2 spot. Out of that last straight we go looking for a T-bike. A Walter lock it in with the A-bike. A Whitaker will round out your top spots as they come back through. Van Eiderstein, Stafford, Frost, Moscato, Hester, Arender. Looking for a top spot right now as they bring this one back through. In and out of that second turn down the third straightaway. Charging hard down the line, Blaze, Hester on the front lines, running this one down that 3 straightaway. Going to give the moose, Moscato ramps it up, locks in for the 2. Van Eiderstein, Pack BMX colors coming back to us with the B-bike. Gold Coast Daylight. Frost will round out your top 4. Rick Short, Harris, Zito, Dillman, Carrier down into turn number 1. 9-year-old intermediate, semi number 11 on track. As they head in and out of the Senate turn down the second straightaway, who's got the lock on the top spot? Down the line we go. 51 bike, keeping things going on. Zito, Music City Local gets it done in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. He'll lead the charge down the line, looking for that 11 bike. Short, Doc can pick it up on that 2. Down through that third straightaway, Ricks, Harris, Dillman, Carrier working this one out all the way back home. Last turn, last straightaway coming back to me. Get it wrapped up right there. Short, Zito, 1-2 back to the line with a 102 bike, Harris. And your 16 bike, Carrier rounding out. Sun's out, guns out. I see AJ 110% down there by that third turn, flexing up for us. How about it right now? Cross, O'Connell, Hoop, Allen, Jones, and Stanton coming in out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Rock 1 out front running the show right now down that third straightaway. The Hawk, O'Connell, Bicycle Shack, BMX, Missouri Boy coming down the third straight. He'll bring this one back through in and out of that last turn, coming back to me. Looking for that 2 spot. We'll see who's getting this one rolling on back down the line. Looking for it on the 2. Got to be the 29 by Cross. Cross will get it done. Bone Shaker. How about the 44 and the 6? Hoop and your 6 of Jones will round out your top spots. Out of semi number 12, semi number 13 down the second straightaway. 15, 16. Ladies, a little bit of girls club coming in out of that second turn. Third straightaway. National Age Group number 10 bike running the show. Sutherland. Answer Factory Colors coming down that 3 straightaway. Bring this one back home in and out last turn. Got to go Custer. Harl. Factory coming back around. Cyrus locks in for the 3 as they come on back down the line. Looking for the NAG 15 bike, rounding out your top 4. How about Thompson will get it done right there as they come back to us. Out of semi number 13, semi number 14. Downtown we go. White Meekum, Luptalk, Jonjovic, Jones, Frankel, Reichel, Herrera in and out of the second turn. Sadie running the show right now. There goes Jonjovic down the third straightaway. She'll lock it in for that top spot. Herrera back to the 2. Got to be Jones. Jones picking it up on that 3 spot as she comes back down the line in and out of that last turn. Jones coming back at us. She'll wrop this one up all the way back down the last straightaway with your NAG 12. White rounding out your top spots. All right. Where are you at, Music City? Let's make some noise for the ladies. Round 2 with the Lady Pros on deck right now. Looks Andrew, Kane, Stancil, Winter, Mydock, Beeman, Moore. Lock, loaded, ready to go. Round 2. Well, big shot out of Gnarly Carly Kane on that New World number 6 plate. Huffy Bikes takes it into turn number 1. Mydock on the 2 spot out of the first turn. Morgan to crank things up down that second straightaway. Got things locked up out front. It's all Kane on the top spot. Kane, Mydock, 1, 2, 3. Got to be more. Moore picking it up. Winters on the charge for home down the line. Keeping things moving on into that last turn. Last straightaway coming back around. Beeman on the charge for home, but it's all Carly Kane as she comes back to the stripe. She'll get it done back to the line. Go Mydock for the 2, Moore for the 3, Winter for the 4. More ladies on deck right now. Colby, Simpson, Gayhart, Armstrong, Vaughn, Willoughby. Big drive out of Simpson on the inside. She's got some horsepower down the drag strip. We go into turn number 1. Willoughby on that 2 spot. Vaughn on the 3. Got to be Colby on the 4 as they drive it down the second straightaway. Oh, Canada getting things going on into turn number 2. Banging bars, the Daylight Cycle girls coming down that 3 straightaway. Simpson, Willoughby, 1, 2. Vaughn on the 3 spot. Colby charging for home down the line. Into that last turn she goes. Coming back down to us, it's all Simpson. She'll take this one wire to wire for that second go-around. Willoughby for the 2, Vaughn for the 3, Colby for the 4. Looks like Armstrong for that 5. She's coming back in. Big dogs on deck right now, ready to go. The elite men, Asmus, Bramer, Polk, Brink, Pelyard, Henry, Wing, lock loaded, ready to go. Bramer got a big shot on this one as he takes it down into turn number 1. Polk's on the inside. Can he get the door open? Asmus will slide into that 3 spot as they fire off things down the second straightaway. Everybody's on the charge for home in and out of that second turn. Bramer, Polk, 1-2. Asmus on the 3 spot. Henry charging hard, but Pelliard on the move down that third straightaway into that last turn. Oh, got Polk right there as he comes on back at us. Polk, Bramer, Asmus on the move back to the stripe. Whoa, coming in hot. Henry will take the 3 as they come on back, or 4 as they come on back down to us. Davis, Greeno, Kim, and Hobson, Sherrod, Langford, Vanderberg on deck. Big shot out of Langford, trying to drive this one down in that first turn. Who's got the lock on this one? Got to be Bandit Greeno. Greeno going to fire things off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Greeno on the charge down the 2 straight. He's got this one locked in going into that second turn. The 260 bike coming back down the third straight. Got to be Sherrod. Sherrod ramping things up along the way into that last turn. The long hair, don't care. He's going to bring it back around. Langford locking it up and still got this one out front. Bandit Greeno out of Cambridge, New Zealand, coming back to the line. The key will take it for a hot lap around Music City right there as he comes back to us. Smith, Cole, Lido, Reck, Jensen, Williams on deck. Lido got a pretty good shot with this one. Cuddy Williams on that 2 spot. He'll slip into that 2. Oh, Coltrane comes in hot right there, a little side-by-side with Williams down the 2. In and out of that second turn, third straight. Jensen's on the move right now. Williams trying to keep everybody on the back wheel. Coming back at us. In and out, we're going to go. Lido takes this one for a hard charge down the last straightaway. Williams on that 2 spot. Little bit of a bonk from Coltrane right there. Jensen going to snipe him at the stripe, and he'll get the 3 on the way back home. Bierman, Larson, Austin, Castro, Vance, Blee on deck. Big pop out of Cam Larson downtown. Got to be Rico Bierman on that 2 spot. Well, the national champs running 1 and 2. Larson, Bierman on the top spots. They got this one locked in going into that second turn. Blees on the move for home. In and out of that second turn. 3 straightaway. Everybody's charging hard down the line. Castro picking it up on that 3 spot. He's going to try to hold on to this one as he heads into that last turn. But nobody's touching Larson on this show right here. Back to the stripe. Larson will bring it back to the line. Bierman for the 2. Castro for the 3. Bleet for the 4. Frieswick, Riddell, Long, Hudson, Nobles, Reed, Jacobs on deck. Vet Pros ready to go. Who's got the drive on this one? Frieswick got a pretty good pop with Nobles down into turn number 1. Hudson slips in for that 3 spot as they head out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Everybody charging hard right now as they come into turn number 2. Frieswick, the Aussie out front. He's running the show as they come down that third straightaway. Here comes Nobles on the charge for home down that third straight into that last turn. Everybody's on the move right now. Riddell ramps it up as they come back down the last straightaway, but Frieswick on the hot lap right there, back to the line. Nobles with the look back, checking on Riddell. Hudson will get the 4 as they come on back to us. Another one on deck. Falla, Latchford, Upshaw, Smith, Romero, Ledoux, Stamp. Last rack of the Vet Pros headed down for that first turn. Big Jeff Upshaw taking the boys down into turn number 1. Falla going to get that 2 spot out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got to be KJ Romero on the 3 spot as they charge into turn number 2. Down the line we go. Looking for Smith, Seletics colors, looking for that line as he comes on down the line. In and out of that last straight we're going to go, but it's all Big Jeff Upshaw, 09 colors. Looking for Falla on that 2 spot. Oh, a little bit of a bonk right there as he comes in and holds on for the 2 back to the line, but Upshaw will get it done as they come back around, back to the semis with the amateurs. All right, here we go. The 8-year-old experts back to semi number 15 as they drive this one in and out of that second turn. Who's got the horsepower to get things going on? Looking for that 25 bike Moulton on the front. Full tilt factory colors coming down through that third straight. He'll get this one ramped up going into that last turn. Peeper looking for the 2 spot with Olson. Last straight action coming back to me. Got the 25 bike still out front. Nitro Nico out front. He's going to ring this one back to the line. Peeper for the 2, 21, and your 13. How about Olson and their 13 and Kinsler round out your top spots? Out of semi number 15, semi number 16 down the second straightaway. Vanderheiden, Novi, Tracek, Workman, Cassidy, Sullivan. Impact BMX out front running this one down that third straightaway. He knows it's a race day. Got to be Tracek on the top spot. Locking it down that 3 straight. And now the last turn we're going to go. Factory Sin at LSG for the 2. Got to be Ace, the B, Novi. Novi will come back at us. He'll get it locked in, going back to the line. Vanderheiden for the 3 and the 11 bike. Reggie's Bike Shop, Cassidy will round out your top 4. Out of semi number 16, semi number 17, Moratelli, Daly, Reeves, Rennie, Perito, Novak, Gasway, Falkowski. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway, Power Effect Speedco boys trying to run 1 and 2, 1, 3, and 4 right now as they heading out of that second turn. Albie, send it box, looking for that 2 spot. GQ, Novak holding on to it. Gasway running the top spot with Reeves coming back around. Moratelli in and out of that last turn. Power Effect Speedco boys. They got the broom out on this one as they come back down the line. We'll get it wrapped up back to the stripe. Novak, nag 8, 543 in the 4. Moratelli and your 4. Knitting up Reeves will round out your top spots. Widener, Smith, DeWinter, Peterson, Zuniga, Latal, Paxman, Westfall. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Westfall hanging on a 4 spot right now, trying to lock it in, but he knows everybody's knocking on the back door as they come back through. Down that third straight we go. Rock 1, J-Dog on the front lines. He's got this one wrapped up, coming down that 3 straightaway. Got to be Pac-Man. Paxman picking it up on the 2 spot. Westfall knows he's got company coming. Oh, there goes a high-low move on him, coming down the last straightaway. Looks for J.D. Latali. Latali coming back to the line with your nag 13. Suniga rounding out your top spots out of semi number 18. Semi number 19, 11-year-old experts now. Irwin, Goto, Bellinger, Pomels, Young, Gordon, Horn, Badonic. Looking for that top spot right now. Got to be the world champ, Cody Young, the young gun. He's going to get things moving on in and out of that second turn. Ramping it up, bringing us back through. In and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. Going to be the 12 bike, Gordon. Rampage Racing coming down that 3 straightaway. The regulator, he'll bring it back through, puts a big style show on it. Super K Goto slides in for the 3 spot. Gets it locked up, coming back down the line, looking for the nag 20 bike, rounding out. Jumpin' Jack's Horn will pick up the 4 spot, moving on to that main event. Out of semi number 19. Semi number 20, Collingwood, Simonson Jr., Bowers, Graves, Gonzalez, Schneider, Harp, and Bryant. Speedy Gonzalez down into turn number 1. He's been putting in the work lately. I'll tell you what, the kid was doing sprints every day leading up to this race as he comes in and out of that second turn. Down the third straight we go. Still got it on lockdown. Speedy Gonzalez coming down the line. Going to go Hummingbird. Harp for that 2 spot. Down the 3 straightaway. Into that last turn we go. Spot him. Got him. Got to be Bryant. Bryant picks it up for the 3 with your C-bike. Rounding it out right now. King Kitty Bowers is pumped on that one as he comes across the stripe. About a semi number 20. Semi number 21 now, 12-year-old experts, Warner, Cole, Nelson, Andrade, Rabinowitz, Swanson, Quick, Aitko, J&R posse downtown, the little machine, Andrade on the top spot. He'll check out on this one as he's coming down through that second straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot, got to be the kid, Warner, Andrade. Warner on that nag 11 bike down through that third straight, looking for it. Chick-fil-A, got to go Nelson. Nelson holding it down right now. He's got company coming for him in and out of that last straightaway. The Alto Wrecking Crew trying to slide onto that 4 spot with him. Aiko locks in for the 4, coming back down the line. Cole going to give it a run, but doesn't have enough juice to get it back to the stripe. Aiko, Andrade, Nelson, Warner will pick it up out of semi number 21. Forster, Stravopoulos, Daly, Williams, Santana, Showmaker. Shotwell, Workman out of the first turn, down the second straight. Got a top spot locking in right now as we bring this one back through. Hudson Daly. Daly charges for home in and out of the second turn on the 3-0. Forster on the top spot. He'll come down through that third straightaway. He'll lock this one in as he comes down the line into that last turn. Everybody's charging for home, coming back to us, looking for the 2. Let's see who's got it wrapped up. Coming back to me, the 615 bike going to go Daly. Daly for the 2, nag 20 in the E-bike. Hicks, Westfall, Markham, Martinez, Johnson, Sanders, Morris, and Lee down the second straight. Locking the top spot up. Got to be the Penguin. Markham and Hicks going to get it done 1 and 2. Coming down through that third straight. Everybody's charging for home. Got to be Johnson. Johnson slips in for that 3 spot. Oh, there goes the open door. The Alto Wrecking Crew. Didn't put enough of a move on it. Coming back to the line. Rock 1 and Martinez will get it locked up for the 4 as they come back down to us. And that's the way it goes as they come back around. Out of semi number 23, more 13X coming our way. In and out of the first turn, second straightaway. Wood, Secker, Staten, Frank, Seabrook, Quimby, Hardy, Martinez, Lili Staten running the show right now. Bring this one in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. 12 gauge, got to be Wood. Wood picks it up for the 2, down the line into the last turn. Secker's on the move into that last straightaway, makes the move right there, slips into that 4 spot as they come back through. Gold Cup champ, Evan Frank. Frank locks it in on the way back to the line, but the Aussie, the 618 bike, the Secker come back through, and he'll get it done as they come back out of semi number 24. 14X out on the top spot. Dougie, got to be Douglas. He knows he's got to keep the pink bike looking fast. Colton Kidd picking it up on that 4 spot as he drives out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Got the Alto Wrecking Crew, a Harashi, trying to bring him a little bit of Houston heat on the way back home. Back down the last straightaway, going to go Douglas Passanisi. 1-2 back to line. 41, Nag 11. Back to the stripe. Taylor Cole and Colton Kidd rounding out your top 4. Out of semi number 25. Semi number 26, downtown. Cronenberger, Mortelli, Cahan and Dirks, Rowe, Lausman, King, Savino. Factory sended LSG out of turn number 1, down the 2 straightaway. Got it ramped up and locked in. The Ozman Rowe. Rowe will bring this one back through out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Cleves BMX local. He'll bring it down the line. Kavanaugh, you tuned in today as we're coming on back at us. In and out of that last straight we go. Coming back through, going to go the King, Brady King. He locks it in for the 2 spot back to the line. 881, Mortelli, and your Gold Cup 3. Cronenberger rounding out your top 4. Out of semi number 26, semi number 27. On track, 15X, Bruni, Esposito, Bauer, Kondrowski, Felker, Van Eiderstein, Hester, and Pigo. In and out of turn number 2, down that third straight. Got it wrapped up out front. The world champ on the top spot. Going to go Felker. Felker bringing this one back home in and out of that last turn. He's got it rolling back to us. Esposito on the 2. Albie's box in it. Back to the line. We'll go with the NAC 15 and the 607. How about Bruni and D'Souza Bauer? Get it wrapped up right there. Kelleher, Coleman, Yonke, Barone, Coverman, Boston, Klingelhofer, and Deswan. Out of the first turn, down the second straight. It's all J&R out front. The Ripper, Kelleher, locking it in on that national number 61 bike in the 542. Coleman pick it up on that 2 spot. The Kiwi out of New Zealand. He'll come back through last turn. In and out we're going to go. Barone locks it in for that 3 spot. Nag 11 as he comes on back to the stripe. I'll go with their national age group number 16 bike. A Yonke rounding out your top spots as they come back through. 16X downtown. Moves are being made right now as they come out of that first turn. Kaiser, Hobson going to go 1 and 2. Got to be Santos. Santos driving this one back home in and out of that second turn. Down the third straightaway. 110% nutrition. Going to go Peterson on that 3 spot or the 4 spot as he ramps it up all the way back through. Kaiser gets it locked up out front as they come on back down the last straightaway. Kaiser, Hobson, 1-2 back to the line. Santos and your 9 bike of Peterson. Skinner, O'Neill, Reeder, Salem, Hensley, Cronenberger, Conley, O'Mara. Downtown we go. Reeder, the long hair, don't care. He slides right into that 3 spot out of the first turn, down the second straightaway, getting it done out front. Scooby Snacks, O'Neill, Daylight Cycles. In and out we're going to go. Salem gets a little jammed up going into turn number 2, down the third straightaway. Reeder's on the charge for home. Down the line as we bring this one back home into that last turn. Rock and rolling, bringing it back through. Salem on the 2 spot as they come back down the line. O'Neill gets it done out front. Reeder picks it up for the 3, and your Gold Cup champ, Cronenberger, rounding out your top 4. Out of semi number 30. Man, I wish Reeder's dad would have got a little wild over there, man. He just kept it all cool on the other side. 17 to 20s. These guys are up for the Acre brand merch pack. Got it locked in right now. Shiny Day, El Suave on the top spot as he comes down through that third straightaway. Ramping it up, bringing this one back through. True Dat Bailey, off course with that one. Duran goes out as we come on down the last straightaway looking for it. 942. And E-Pop will come back home. How about Leo? And Popovich rounding out your top spots. Jolly, Chabrinsky, Stazetsky, Brewer, Schuler, Wirtz, Varndell, Bramer. Out of turn number 1, got it locked in. Ozzy, got to be Jolly. Going to bring this one back through in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, Stazetsky locks it in for that 2 spot. Down the line we go. Wirtz picks it up and 110%, locking it in for that 4 spot as they come back around. Got to be Chabrinsky back to the line, and he'll get it done. You know he's got the juice to make it happen. Another one headed downtown, 21-25. Wong, Goodwin, Schwartz, Halser, Young, Roberts out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got that top spot locked in. Got to be Solomon Goodwin. Goodwin bring this one back through Fort Wayne, local out of Indiana, as he comes on down that 3 straightaway. Getting this one wrapped up on the way back through. Going to be Wong. Alto, Wrecking Crew. He left the door a little wide open right there. Coming back out is Brendan Young. Wong slips back to the 3 spot, back to the line with the 19 bike. Will come in for the 4. Lucas Roberts rounding out your top spots out of semi number 33. Semi number 34, Corrales, Nip, English, Freewatt, Elsinore, and Bonsall out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Well, the Spartan trying to make a move right now. Can he get the inside? Finds the open door right there. English going to have to fight back for that one as he comes down through that third straightaway. Elsinore going in that last turn. Oh, he left the door open for him, but he gets around the outside. Coming back down to us, 26, World 6, going to go 1 and the District 1. How about Freewalk, Corrales, Nip, and Alan Sonoran going to round out your top 4 as they come back through. And that was it for semis. We're going on to mains.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. Do you feel something like nipping?
No, I don't. This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. You feel something like nipping?
No, I don't. This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. Do you feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.
Music City BMX. Music City Nationals, day number 1. Main event's getting locked, loaded, and ready to go. 6 and under mixed open, going to get us started. Lomascolo, Edwards, Murphy, Whitehead, Hunt, Jennings, Moe, and Pangione. On the front straightaway, we're rolling Friday Night Lights coming at you down that front drag race into turn number 1. Oh, yeah. Turning and burning, look like wicked colors. Taking this one over early. 134 ride. Got to be Sawyer Murphy doing it for Gate 9, Florida. Oh, yeah. The Warrior having a pretty good Friday afternoon. He's running the show right now. Got action. Jackson Jennings sitting on that 2 spot. Jennings got some unfinished business, as I understand it, as well. On the turn for home. Coming back at me. Murphy going to get the win. Jennings going to pick up the 2. Gavin Edwards on the 3. The 91 ride. Mo Power finishes on the 4. And the good news is your bike did cross the finish line. So you did hold the position. 7-8 mixed open 9 is your main event number. Southwell, Dixon, Snyder, Pascal, Campbell, Basige, Gay, Clements, Gnarly Charlie running the show down that second straightaway getaway. Oh, yeah. Gay going to lead them in and out of turn number 2. Got the 2 right on the 2 spot as they go down the third straightaway. Got to be the Red Bullet Dixon. Dixon got bluegrass colors rolling on that 3 spot. Going to be Seabiscuit Basige. Basige, new rider coming onto that 3 spot. Got to be the 11 ride. Going to be Snyder. Coming back Gay. Dixon, Snyder, 1, 2, and 3. Seabiscuit finishes on the 4 at a main event number 9. 10 is the main event number on the track now. 9-10 mixed open. Norbert, Smith, Welburn, Ellerton, Emerson, Stanton, Turner, and Nelson. Killer B. Nelson running the show for the Haro crew out of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Down that third straightaway, we're rolling Albie's colors on that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The Killer Bee, wow, world famous, going to slide back to that 3 spot. Got to be the Princess on the 2, world famous, going to get the 3, the K-Ride of Tot Welburn picking up the 4. 11 is your main event number. 11-12 mixed open down the front straightaway. Smith, Thompson, Hernando, Kanowitz, Barry, Novak, Beatty, Renya. Second straightaway getaway. Got to be the Nag one on the 1. The Fast Cat, Beatty. Going to turn and burn out of number 2 on the top side. Power FX Speed Code colors. Got to be She Gone Smith. Smith got the Albies crew sitting on the 3 spot trying to get her lunch money. Novak poised to pounce in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Nobody's going to catch the Fast Cat. Beatty going to lock it down on the 1. Smith going to hold on to that 2 spot. The 16 and the 67. Novak and Hernando 3 and 4. 13-14 mixed open downtown in and out of turn number 1 with Davis, Duffy, Thompson, Turner, Zavonner, Willett, Spencer, and Waldner. Second straightaway getaway World 5. Got to be the Alligator, Thompson. Oh, yeah, LSG colors on that 2 spot. Got to be Duffy, Thompson, Duffy. 1 and 2 through the section there rolling. I got a Keel Turner sitting on that 3 spot for the Fortitude crew. In and out of the last turn, down the last straightaway. Thompson, Duffy, Turner going to hold on to that 3 spot, 3 ride of Shasta Cola. Willett on the 4. Can you still get a Shasta Cola? Can you? I don't know. That's what I was asking. White, Cyrus, Thompson, Arender, Cameron, Meekum, Bolin, and Holt. Well, you can't get a tab. I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking questions. They'll probably like mail order. Heard the pedal, lost 1 to the lost 2 over there. Down through the section there, rolling. Got to be the Sniper. Thompson doing it for Acme BMX Racing. Nag 15 right on the top side. Got the Nag 12 on the 2. Thompson, White, the 12 and the 9. Thompson, White, Arender, and Cyrus. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Downriders are up. Damian Cameron and the C-Rod making bacon Meekum. Gus, Meek, Guyton, 17-20 mixed open in and out of turn number 1. On the getaway down that second straightaway, 10 bike. Got to be Alexis Guyton. Guyton running the show. 9 ride. Going to be Turbo Tal Cuss on that 2 spot. Kenzie Meath on the 3. Single file style down that third straightaway as they turn for home. Guyton going to go wire to wire to pick up the win. Cuss coming back on the 2. Meath will pick up the 3. Out of main event 14. 31 and over mixed open coming down the mountain. Wyatt, Hankins, Levine, down that front straightaway there rolling. Oh, yeah. In and out of turn number 1. Look like Levine getting out on the top side. Nice up and under move right there by Wyatt. Wyatt taking over the 1. Wyatt, Hankins, Levine. 1, 2, 3 is there in and out of turn number 2. Chaos Colors running the show. A couple of Richmond riders going to go 2 and 3 down that third straightaway. Single file style coming back at me. CW Racing, baby. Got to be Colton Wyatt getting it done on the 1. All sorts of chaos on a Friday night. Wyatt gets the win. Hankins gets the 2. Levine comes back on the 3.
All right, looks like the ladies are locked and loaded for round number 3 with the Elite Women. Where you at, Music City? Make some noise! Mydock, Beeman, Willoughby, Gayhart, Armstrong, Kane, Winter, locked, loaded, ready to go. Willoughby with a hard charge downtown. The drag strip is open, ready for business as we head into turn number 1. Sweet Pea, Armstrong looks for that 2 spot. Mydock coming around the outside. They'll run it down that 2 straightaway, but it's all Willoughby on the top spot. She'll ramp this one up, bring him in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, Beeman's on the charge for home. Down the line, everybody's getting busy right now. Gayhart trying to get in the business, coming back to us. But it's all Willoughby, stout front, and she runs this one down the last straightaway. Willoughby gets it done back to the line. Armstrong for the 2 spot. Mydock for the 3, Beeman for the 4. More ladies on deck, ready to go. Vaughn, Stancil, Simpson, Colby, Alexandru, Moore. Big shot out of Simpson. Vaughn on the outside. Moore trying to run this one down in that first turn. Colby going to close the door up on the inside. She'll take that 2 spot. Vaughn on the 3 as they fire it off down the second straightaway. Simpson will run this one and back through in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Simpson, Colby still 1-2 down the 3 straightaway. Vaughn picks it up for the 3. Moore on the 4 as they keep it running on back down the line. In and out of that last turn we go. Vaughn making a run for it down the last straightaway, trying to pick up that 2 spot. Colby says not so fast. Back to the line. That's the way it'll go. Elite men locked, loaded, ready for action right now. Austin, Greeno, Blee, Asmus, Williams, Jensen, Henry on deck. Big shot out of Greeno on the inside. Williams going to try to follow him up into that first turn, down the second straight. We'll see what happens with the boys right now. Henry slips in for the 3. Asmus for that 4 spot, but it's all the Kiwi out front. Bennett Greeno out of New Zealand driving it back through. Oh, Speedy Smurf down right there as we lost 3 of them and going into that second turn as they come down the 3 straightaway. Williams still on that 2 spot. Asmus back on the 3 as they head for home. Down the line we go. Greeno going to get it wrapped up. Back to the stripe. Greeno, Williams, 1-2. Asmus on the 3 spot. Blee for the 4. As they drive it on back to us, everybody gets back up, lives to tell about it. Give them some love on the way back through. Polk, Bramer, Vance, Hobson, Reck, Sherrod, Davis on deck, round 3. Bramer drag racing with Sherrod down that first straightaway. Bramer doesn't let off the gas into turn number 1. Sherrod takes it back around out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Sherrod, Bramer going to go 1-2 right now, coming back at me into that second turn. Polk coming in hot, bringing this one back around. Everybody charging hard. Getting a little loose with Vance right there. He got Polk coming down the 3 straightaway. Hobson on the 4 spot, but it's all daylight cycles. Corbin Sherrod going to bring this one back down the line. He'll lock it up. Bramer on the 2 as they come back to the stripe. Polk will get the 3. Hobson for the 4. More elite men on deck, ready to go. Vanderberg, Bierman, Pelliard, Cole, Langford, Kimman. Langford got a big pop on this one. Going to drive the boys down into turn number 1. Bierman from the outside, though, says, all right, let's keep it going, boys. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Bierman on the front line, keeping things going on. In and out of that second turn they go. Pelliard on the move right now for home, down that third straightaway. Coltrane trying to get that low point locked in as they come back to us. In and out of the last straight we go. It's all Bierman on the top spot. He'll run this one back down the last straightaway, hitting the marks all nice and smooth. Back to the stripe. Langford for the 2, Pelliard for the 3. Another rack locked and loaded with Lido, Smith, Wing, Larson, Brink, and Castro. Pretty good shot out of Larson on the outside. Lido's got a pretty good drive into turn number 1. Can he close the door up into that first turn? Gonna go Lido, Larson, 1-2 as they fire off down the second straightaway. Everybody charging for home right now as they head back through us. In and out of that second turn, down the third straightaway. On the move, Wing trying to get things going on. Castro charging hard into that last turn. Larson trying to get that low point locked in as they come back around, but Lido's got it wrapped up back to the stripe. Lido will come back through. Larson for the 2. Wingding getting to get that 3 with Castro on the 4. Vet Pros on deck. Romero, Upshaw, Long, Riddell, Reed, Jacobs, Hudson. Hudson got a pretty good shot on the outside. Big Jeff Upshaw's got the drive downtown. Reed's looking for an inside line. We get these guys fired up and running out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Upshaw, Hudson looking for a low point on this one as he heads into that second turn. Coming back around down through that third straightaway. Everybody's on the charge for home. Riddell locks it in for that 2 spot. He gives a run for it back at us. In and out of the last straight. We're going to go back to the line. Still Big Jeff Upshaw. Riddell 1-2 back to the stripe. Going to go Hudson for the 3. Reed for the 4. As they come back through. The captain make it to the stripe right there. He said challenge accepted, Matt. Frieswick, Stamp, Nobles, Ledoux, Falla, Smith, and Latford on deck. Nobles, Frieswick got a pretty good shot, little side-by-side, down into that first turn. Frieswick going to close the door up, throws a little styler going into that first turn, down the second straightaway. The Alabama Slam on the 2 spot. Emilio on the 3. They take it upstairs, driving it down the second turn, third straightaway. Smith on the charge for home, down the line as they bring this one back through, down that third straightaway. Everybody's ramping it up, but Frieswick untouchable right now as he comes back down the last straightaway. He'll get it done. Back to the line they go. Nobles on the 2 spot. Emilio going to get the 3. Smith for the 4.
Little Tykes, Little Bikes, let's go downtown, in and out of turn number 1. Sharks running the show. Jethro says, hold on a minute, buddy. In and out of turn number 2. Salva. Oh, man, nice carve right there by Fowler. Fowler says, don't count me out yet. Fowler, third straightaway getaway, running the show. Got Salva on that 2 spot. Ross the boss on the 3. They're in and out of turn number 3. Let's drag, raise it back to the stripe. Oh, yeah, Fowler. 4 bike came by at the line. Salva made it a perfect day with the last straight charge. Fowler gets the 2. Ross gets the 3. Finish order in the 3rd round. Finish order on the day. Hey, you got to have working, decent working conditions. Wegley, Novi, Tresick, Furcatch, Piacentino, Calhoun, Moorhead, and Hamilton on the turn for home. 3 right on the top side. Got to be Tresick, Nag 5 ride of the Bean, Novi, E ride of Piacentino, 32 ride of Hamilton. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. How about Paxman, Gasway, Rodas, and Proda, Mortelli, Novak, Blake, and Williams. GQ getting it done on the 1. 8 ride on that 2 spot. Got to be Paxman. Got company coming from Power FX ride of Gasway. Novak, Paxman, Gasaway on the turn for home. Novak trying to hold on to that top side. Novak, Paxman, Gasaway, 1, 2, and 3. Jackpot Williams comes back on the 4. Graves, a code, Tosher, Shotwell, Santana, Bowers, Nelson, Rabinowitz, second straightaway getaway. Got to be the Hazelnut. Hayes, Tauscher. Tauscher on the top side. 20 ride. Sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Rabinowitz. Oh, Rabinowitz going to take a peek right here. He's going to slide up and under. Rabinowitz taking it over. Tauscher back to the 2. Rabinowitz, Tauscher, Nelson, 1, 2, and 3. King Kitty Bowers on the 4. Oh, nice ice pick right there by the FX ride. Rob, Rowe, Moratelli, Yance, Passanisi, Weiland, Savino, Martinez, 13-14 open, the animal. Running the show, got Moratelli on that 2 spot. Moratelli got save of the day going on right now as he turns Rome. That cat's on life number 2 and 9, Passanisi, Moratelli, 5 rider Rob, and the 3 bike of the Ozman. Kodrowski, Kaiser, Coleman, Van Eiderstein, McFerrin, Dye, Duke, Skinner. Oh, here we go. Got to be Kaiser. Got LSG colors running the show in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Coleman on the 2 spot. Kaiser, Coleman coming back in my direction. Kaiser going to pick up the win. Coleman going to come back on that 2 spot. The Gold Cup 3 and the L ride. The Dye guy and Kodrowski go 3 and 4. 17-20 open. How about Gilliam, Abercrombie, McCabe, Inglis, Froelich, Bench, Sebrel, Lil. Got to be Sousa Lil getting it done on the 1 down that 3rd straightaway. Cashton, Bench sitting on that 2 spot. Turning and burning back in my direction. Sousa Lil going to go wire to wire for the win. Bench going to get that 2. McCabe on the 3 with a Gold Cup 3 ride to train Abercrombie. $31 and over open, looking for Wagner, Stewart, True, Jordan. Down the front straightaway, we're rolling. Oh, yeah. 81 ride. Got to be J-Guns getting it done on the 1. Jordan going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Got Thrillbilly sitting on that 2 spot. Terry True on the 3. Blaine Stewart on the 4. They're single file style on the turn for home. Coming back at me. J-Guns, Thrillbilly. Go 1 and 2. The double T of Terry True and Blaine Stewart. 3 and 4. Little Tykes, Big Bikes. 8 and under girl cruisers. Greer, Knees, Moe, Gay, Snyder, Edmond, Slattery. In and out of turn number 1 down that 2nd straightaway. Boo the Beast on the getaway. Got to be Greer running the show. J&R Colors going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Here comes Gnarly Charlie on the move down that 3rd straightaway. Greer, Gay, 1 and 2 right now. Oh, let's see what Gnarly Charlie's got up her sleeve on the turn for home. Gay going to turn it up. Greer staying on the gas and the go fast. Boo the Beast going to get it done on the 1. Charlie going to pick up the 2, the Nag 10 and the Nag 8. Snyder and Slattery, 3 and 4 out of main event. 24-25 is your main event number right now. 9 and 10-year-old girl cruisers. Davis, Helton, McDougal, Wallace, Shepard, Dotson, Ellerton, and Smith. The Blue Cheetah going to turn and burn out of number 2. She's got the top side ride right now. K-Bike trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Got to be Wallace. Wallace got company in the hip pocket as they get in and out of turn number 3. Oh, Wallace goes high side. That's going to end her day. Coming back, Smith on the 1. 6-1-1 ride. McDougal going to take a peek. Smith, McDougal, the 1 ride of Ellerton go 1, 2, and a 3 out of main event. 25. 26 is the main event number on the track right now. Oh, yeah. Looking for Beatty, Peak, Johnson, Cole, Pierce, Meade, Passwitz, and Alvarez. Down that 3rd straightaway, they're rolling. 09 Colors running the show right now as they make the turn for home. Coming back at me. Got to be the fast cat, Beatty. Beatty got company. Too much Alvarez in the hip pocket. Beatty, Alvarez, the Gold Cup 1, and the R ride. Crazy Girl Cole and the Pink Warrior Johnson rounding out the top 4. 27 is your main event number. Burrian, Waldner, Tilley, Searfoss. Going to get in and out of turn number 2. Now Burrian comes around on the top side. The World 1 on the 1. She's running the show down that 3rd straightaway getaway. Going to smooth operate it in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me, Burrian, Searfoss. Going to go 1 and 2. Burrian, Searfoss, Tilley, Waldner, 1, 2, 3, 4, main event, 27. 28 is the main event number on the track right now. Hardy, Meekum, Luptic, Reichel, Franco. Second straightaway getaway going on right here. Got to be Marley, Mayhem, Reichel. In and out of turn number 2. Getting it done on the 110% nutrition ride. Got to be Luptic on that 2 spot. Power FX Speedco color's going to be Franco on the 3. Reichel, Luptic, Franco as they make the turn for home. Mayhem will pick up the win. Luptic gets the 2 spot. Franco on the 3. Hardy and Meekum 4 and 5. Simonson, Powell, Martin, Stotler, Douglas, Patillo, Flynn, and Wexler. Got to be Stotler doing it, or Martin doing it for the Alto crew. Martin got Big Sis in the hip pocket. Douglas going to turn up the heat in and out of turn number 2. Patillo sitting on the 3. Oh, lost one on the exit of turn number 2. Checking on our downrider over here. Coming back in my direction. Still Martin. Douglas going to take a peek. Martin, Douglas, Patillo, 1, 2, 3. The 2 ride. A Stotler comes back on the 4. Got the downrider up. Give the lady a hand. "21, 30-year-old ladies coming down the drag strip, looking for Miko, Picaretto, Dudgeon, McCoy, and Edwards. One more time for Jaden Powell as she rides it out. In and out of turn number 1 down that second straightaway. We're rolling. Got to be Jersey Picaretto. The show putting it on right now. In and out of turn number 2. Picaretto getting it done on the 1. Got Miko on that 2 spot. The H, the R, and the P on the 3. Got to be the Meglet. Oh, yeah, but the show's got to go. She's turning and burning back in my direction. Jersey goes wire to wire for the win. Amanda slides back to the 3 as Megan comes by the line on that 2 spot. The Meglet gets the 2. Amanda gets the 3 on the main event. 30. 31 is your main event number on the track right now. Warner, Stevens, Ellerton, and the Sherry Bomb. Waltech colors running out on point as they're in and out of turn number 2. I'm going to pick up the win. Got to be Ellerton on the 2 spot. Warner picks up the 3. Stevens on the 4. 3640 Lady Cruisers. Oh, yeah, here we go. Kugler, Campos, Martietta, Hale, and Brady. Angela Hale running out on point right now. Oh, not on the move right there. Campos, Martietta sees the crease and the kink in the armor. She's on the gas and go fast down that 3rd straightaway. Smooth operating on the top side as they're in and out of turn number 3. Oh, Angela looks to return the favor. Let's drag, raise it back to the line. Hale's got a good run going on. Hale gets the win. Campos Moriera gets the 2. Brady comes back on the 3. Sparky finishes on the 4. Not a main event. 32. 33 is your main event number in and out of turn number 1. De Leon, Schaefer, Badonic, Bays, Lathan, Strange. Oh, yeah, got to be Mama Badonic on the getaway down that 2nd straightaway. Sonia, she's got the giddy up. She's got the go-go. Got to be the Sensei on that 2 spot. Bays. Oh, man, La Jefe into that 3 spot. Got to be De Leon. So I got Badonic, Bays, De Leon, 1, 2, and 3 as they turn for home. Coming back in my direction. Nobody's catching Badonic on a Friday night under the light. She's going to get the win. The Sensei going to come back on the 2 spot. La Jefe on the 3. Bianca picks up the 4. On the main event, 33. Oh, Big Daddy said Leslie loves when I say that, so she's going to come over here and I'm going to pay for that later. But Carter's running the show. Oh, little bonk right there, up and under right there. K-Dog, Hot Top, going to take it over down that 3rd straightaway. Carter, though, she's got the eye of the tiger, got her eyes on the prize. She's going to turn and burn. Here we go. Let's drag, race it back to the line. Hot Top on the top side. Carter going to take one more shot at it. Hot Top, Carter, Hill, 1, 2, and a 3. Big Daddy, you owe me one for that one. We'll talk about it later. Lee Sheeran, Lobler. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Amy Lee got the Cyclecraft ride on the top side. Got Gloria rolling on that 2 spot. Got to be Lobler on the 3. Lee Sheeran, Lobler. 1, 2, 3. Total Point Racing on a Friday night under the lights at Music City BMX. On the turn and burn, coming back in my direction. Lee going to go 1, 2, 3 times around with a fistful of aces. She'll take the low point win on the day. Sheeran gets the 2 spot. Lobler on the 3. Finish order in the 3rd round. Finish order on the day. Little Tykes, Big Bikes, Reynolds, Merzion, Ailman, King, Ortiz, Shepard, Murphy, Francis. Second straightaway getaway. Got to be Hollywood Reynolds. In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling. New Rider taking it over. Reynolds back to the 2 spot. Asher King running the show. King, Reynolds, 1 and 2 through the section. Asher getting it done for Freaky Fast Racing out of Carlisle, Iowa. Down that last straightaway. King on the 1. King, Reynolds go 1 and 2. The 40 and the 44. Francis and Ortiz. On a main event, 36. Visions of sugar plums danced in their head. Downriders up. Nice hand from the crowd. 8-year-old cruisers locked, loaded, and ready to roll. Vanderhayden, Cassidy, Kinsler, Sullivan, Olson, Pieper, Reyes, Moulton. Gate goes down. We're back to the race in action. 8-year-old cruisers coming down the speedway. Oh, yeah. Who's got the gas and the go fast? Looks like it's going to be Nitro Nico going full tilt on the radio. He's in and out of turn number 1. Moulton on that second straightaway getaway. Got to be Vanderhayden. Gold Cup 2, Gold Cup 1 on that 2 spot. In and out of turn number 2. Still Moulton getting it done on the 1. Vanderhayden on that 2 spot. Got to be Sullivan on the 3. They're single file through the section back in my direction. Still Moulton running out on point. Moulton, Vanderhayden coming back at me. Moulton, Vanderhayden, Sullivan, 1, 2, and 3. Going to be Tucker Cassidy picking up the 4 at a main event, 37. 38 is the main event. Number Williams, Peterson, Shanahan, Murray, Allen, Blake, Bailey, Lafreniere. Enright on the top side. Got to be the Cash Money Peterson. Peterson going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Running the show. Got to be Memphis Blake. Aussie sitting on that 2 spot. He's got company coming in a hurry down that 3rd straightaway. Let's turn and burn back to the stripe. Peterson running the show. Blake going to take a peek right here. Memphis going to try and turn it up. Peterson holding on. Peterson, Blake, 3, and the nag 1. Peterson, Blake, Murray, and Lafreniere, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's the man behind the coolest bandanas in BMX. He's also got some country music hookups, as I believe, here in Nashville, Tennessee. Go see Thomas Patillo over there at the One Feather Press. Check him out. Letillier, Fakowski, Perito, Scott, Hardy, Paxman, Aarons, Reeves coming back in my direction. Paxman getting it done on the 1. He's going to pick up the win. Nag 10 ride. Letillier. 2 bike, I think, came by at the line. Did Reeves? Reeves got the 2 spot. Letillier, Nag 10 ride gets the 3. So it's Paxman, Reeves, Letillier, 1, 2, 3. Main event, 39. 40 is the main event. Number 11-year-old cruisers. Hill, Dacus, Goto, Gonzalez, Horn, Collingwood, Young, Harp. Albie's colors running out on point as they take it down that 3rd straightaway. Got to be the Hummingbird Harp out on the top side. Harp running the show. Got Collingwood on that 2 spot. Gold Cup 3 ride of Gonzalez on the 2 spot. and the J&R ride of the young gun, Cody Young, finishes on the 3. 41 is my main event number. How about Warner, Thompson, Stavropoulos, Andrade, Quick, and Forster? In and out of turn number 2, 385 ride running the show. Got to be Forster. Getting it done on the 1. Got a little machine Andrade. On that 2 is about the kid Warner. Rolling on the 3 is there in and out of turn number 3. Back to the line, Forster, Andrade, Warner. 1, 2, and 3. The 11 ride at Stavropoulos picks up the 4 out of main event. 41, 12-year-old cruisers. 13-year-old cruisers down the front straightaway. 42 is the moto number. Abbott, Seabrook, Johnson, Westfall, Seeker, Weigel, Quimby, and Markham. The Penguin on a getaway down that second straightaway. He's got the giddy up and the go-go. He's going to turn and burn out of number 2 down that third straightaway. Got Sacker on that 2 spot. Aussie. But right now it's the Jack Markham show coming back in my direction. Easy breezy on the top side. The Penguin going to pick up the win. The Aussie going to get the 2. The 8 ride of James Johnson. Local Cat gets on the podium in the 3 spot. 43 is the main event number. How about Dirk, 6, Cole, Guidry, Badania, Kahanan, Dufresne, and Owens. Taylor Cole, Tornado, spinning on the top side. Bonnie Hutland listening on the World Wide Web, going nuts as we got Hutland Colors running the show in the zone. Sitting on the 2, got to be Badaniak. Oh, yeah. CD3 on the 3. Oh, Badaniak up and under, takes it over. Cole coming back on him. Badaniak, Cole, Dufresne. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Heater right there. 44 is your main event number. 15-year-old cruisers with Klingenhofer, Walter, Whitaker, Yankee, Van Eiderstein, Frost, Moscato, Hester running out on point. 110% nutrition colors. Got to be Yankee on that 2 spot. Pack Racing colors. Van Eiderstein on the 3. They're single file in and out of turn number 3 on their way back to the white stripe. Blaze going to go wire to wire. Hester going to get the win. Yankee gets the 2. The T ride comes in on that 3 spot. That was Walter out of main event. 44. 45 is your main event number. 16-year-old cruisers going downtown in and out of number 1 Skinner, Crop, Tuck, Schreiner, and Monk. Second straightaway race in action. Levi Schreiner running the show. Yeah. Doing it out of New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. He's on a third straightaway getaway. Got the hot shot. Skinner on that 2 spot for the Reggie's crew. Skinner going to take a peek. Let's drag, raise it back to the line. Skinner got a good run going on. Skinner going to come by for the win. 14 ride. A Crop gets the 3. Skinner. Schreier, Scott, Shop. We got a seat out here. Hey, somebody, whoever lost your seat, you may want to come back. You probably would miss it soon enough. 46 is your main event number. 17-20 cruisers. Herrera, Monreal, Bramer, Gardner, Parrish, McConnell, Erdman, Zimmerman, the Rhino running the show as they turn for home. I got a Rhino and I got a Monkey. It's a jungle out there. The Rhino, the Monkey, the 4 ride go 1, 2, and 3. That's Cade McConnell, Bramer, Herrera, McConnell, 1, 2, 3 out of main event. 46. 47 is my main event number. 21 30-year-old cruisers with Bonsall, Ekman, Knipp, McCauley, Halser, and O'Connor. Let's go in and out of turn number 2. Connor Knipp got the BioLab colors running out on point. Got Halser on that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Knipp, Halser, 1 and 2. McCauley on the 3 as they turn for home. Halser going to take a peek right here. Coming back to the line. Halser will get the win. Knipp will get the 2. McCauley will get the 3. The Gold Cup 1 of O'Connor holds on for the 4 out of main event. 47. Halser, Knipp, McCauley, 1, 2, and a 3. Johnson, Phillips, Hurst, Hall, Biggs, Conley, and Barley. Hojo running the show. He's got the Alto ride on the top side as he smooth operates down that third straightaway in and out of turn number 3, back to the stripe. Johnson will go wire to wire. He'll pick up the win. Phillips going to come back on that 2 spot. Dave Hall will pick up the 3 with the 6 ride of the Rooster Barley. Picking up the 4. How about Funk, Geo, and Monosmith? In and out of turn number 1, they're rolling. Getting it done on the 1. Got to be Chris Monosmith. Monosmith, easy breezy in and out of turn number 2. He says, heck, man, there ain't nothing easy breezy about this. I'm working hard and getting it done on the 1. Got to be Monosmith. Funk, Geo, 1, 2, 3 as they make the turn back to the stripe. Monosmith going to pick up the Friday night win. Funk going to hold on to that 2 spot. Geo gets the 3 out of main event. 49. Main event 50 on a Friday night. Flores, McGregor, Monk, Good, Peterson, Siegel, Boydston, and Massey. Cool Hand Luke getting it done on the one. Got to be Siegel doing it for the Black Crown Army. I got Richie B. Good TNT colors on that 2 spot. But, oh, man, Cool Hand Luke, he's getting it done right now. Coming back in my direction. Siegel going to lock it down for the win. Good, going to hold on to that 2 spot. McGregor gets the 3 with the 17 ride of King David. Finishing on the 4. 51-55 cruiser with Motley, Tamolo, Lopez, McCauley, Thomas, Bramer, Gingrich, Lamaglia. Getting it done on the 1 in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Lamaglia. Oh, yeah. I got Molly Drew on the 2 as they drive it down that 3rd straightaway. Lamaglia, Motley, Bramer. 1, 2, 3 coming back at me. Motley going to take a peek. Lamaglia, Motley, Bramer. Tay Thomas comes back on the 4 out of main event. 51.
73, do you have that?
Now I do. 56-60 cruisers. Edwards, Hall, Stranatka, Pringle, Johnson, Branham, McLean, and more. Oh, here we go. The blocker, Randy Moore. Cool Breeze. Johnson's going to take this one over down that 3rd straightaway. Man, oh, man, it's Johnson's in and out of turn number 3. The blocker going to take one more look at it. Pringle trying to reel him in from that 3 spot. Cool Breeze, the blocker, and Pringle. Out of main event, 52. 53 is your main event, number 61-65 cruisers. Carlos Carbo, Merritt, Bercier, True, and Von Tesmar. Juan Carlos running the show. Oh, man, new rider looking to take this one over Von Tesmar. Up and under onto the top side. Juan Carlos on that 2 spot. Merritt trying to hold on to the 3. Here comes Terry True. True looking to put a foot on the podium as they turn for home. Juan Carlos Carbo going to turn it up one more time. Does he have the gas and the go fast? Von Tesmar, Carlos Carbo, True, Merritt, and Bercier. 66 and over cruisers, Ybarra, Sebesta, Davis, and Stocker. Big Dempsey Stocker running out on point. He's got Yogi on that 2 spot. Wild Bill Sebesta on the 3. Alvin Davis on the 4. I said 66 and over cruisers on a Friday night, y'all. These cats aren't watching TV. They're racing. Coming back at me, Stocker going to get the win. Ybarra gets the 2, Sebesta and Davis. James Johnson back to the finish line. James Johnson to the finish line.
Dad's right there. They get things heated up a little bit right now on the drag strip. We got the elite men locked, loaded, ready to go. 4 boys going on to the A main. Bottom 4 going to the B main. Locked, loaded, ready to go. Lido, Bierman, Sharon, Greeno, Pelliard, Polk, Hobson, Jensen. Going to be a couple of heaters coming up right now. Who's got the pop, the drop on this one as they head downtown? Oh, Greeno got a pretty good shot with this one. Oh, the Kiwi's going to go 1 and 2 right now. Greeno got to go Bierman on that 2 spot. Corbin Sharon on the 3. They head down that 2nd straightaway. Who's going to drop in? Lido's got a pretty good charge, but Pelliard knows how to ramp it up. Let's see who hits some marks on that 3 straightaway. Still getting it rolling on back down the line into that last turn. Got Greeno on the top spot. The Kiwis running 1 and 2. Greeno, Bierman, 1, 2, back to the stripe. We're going to go Sharon and Lido on the 3, 4 as they come for home. Got another one on deck. Lock, loaded, ready for action. Larson, Williams, Lakeford, Bramer, Asmus, Castro, Cole, and Blee. Who's got the horsepower on this one? Cam Larson got a big shot down into turn number 1. Cuddy Williams looking for that 2 spot. Bramer got to slide in the mix right now to the first turn. Send it down the 2 straightaway. It's all Larson. Bramer 1, 2. Langford, the long hair, looking for a 4 spot. Oh, he drops in for the 3. There goes Blee. He's on the move. The Shark takes a bite right there down that 3 straightaway. Asma's trying to get in the mix right now with Williams coming back at us. Everybody's getting jammed up along the way. Back down the line, Larson, Bramer, Langford, Blee going to the A main. That might be his first one as he pops that lap coming back to the line. Whoo, some hot laps going down at Music City BMX.
Little Tykes, Little Bikes, 500 novies on a Friday night under the lights. How about Quillen, Tomeno, Jones, Brunetti, Justina, Lowry, Gurton, and Romero. In and out of turn number 2, top side ride. Oh, I got Luke Brunetti getting it done on the 1. Man, oh man, it's been a moment since Brunetti echoed through the chambers of Music City BMX, but on a Friday night under the lights, Luke's going to go wire to wire. Brunetti going to pick up the win. Justina on that 2 spot, the 82 ride. Quillen coming back on the 3. Tomeno on the 4. Hey, Daddy Brunetti, I'll see you at Cobb County BMX in a couple weekends now. Oh, man. Little Romero's up, but he's going to ride it out. Give Jax a hand. 4 years young, 500 novies in the book. 6-year-old novies, let's go downtown in and out of turn number 1 with Lindsay, Bishop, Shaughnessy, and Santana. Second straight getaway right here, 176 ride. Got to be Max Lindsay, Super Max. Going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on that top side ride. Got the 117 bike. Got to be Bracken Bishop on the 2. 8 ride is Shaughnessy. On the 3, Santana. On the 4, that's going to be the battle to watch down that 3rd straightaway. Supermax going to take him in and out of turn number 3. Coming down that last straight, Lindsay going to pick up the win. Bishop going to hold on to the 2. Let's play a little bump and run on that 3 spot down the last straightaway. 25 ride, Santana trying to hold on to that podium. Santana gets the 3. Shaughnessy comes back on the 4. 57 is my main event. Number 7-year-old novice on a Friday night. Looking for Kasnovich, Gurton, Forster, Mason Hall, Allen, and Lowry. 383 ride. Got to be Jordan Forster. Forster on the top side ride as they go down that 3rd straightaway in and out of turn number 3. Coming back in my direction on a Friday night. 7-year-old novice. Forster going to pick up the win. 157 ride. Kasnovich going to hold on to that 2. Here comes Gurton. 6 ride held on to the 3. Mason Hall gets the 3. Gurton finishes on the 4. At a main event, 57. 58, how about Witcher, Maddox, Elder, Truman, Zabati, and Lancaster March. Oh, here we go, 109 ride. Got to be the True Dog down that 3rd straightaway on the getaway. He's going to run the show in and out of turn number 3. Coming back in my direction, True Dog. Going to pick up the win on a Friday night at Music City BMX. Zubati going to come back on that 2 spot, 157 ride. Elder on the 3 with Lancaster March finishing on the 4. 9-year-old novice, 2nd straightaway race in action. Herrera, DuPont, Scott, Arender, Anderson, Merritt, Parentoni, and Bales. 148, 162 going 1 and 2 right there. Got to be Anderson and Merritt. 20 ride on that 3 spot. Going to be Arender. They're single file down the 3rd straightaway. In and out of turn number 3. Lead ride, Case and Anderson. Going to bring it back to the line. Anderson going to pick up the win. 162 ride. Levi Merritt gets that 2 spot. Lil Arender comes back on the 3 with the 340 of Trinity Scott. picking up the 4. 11-year-old novice down that front straightaway. We're rolling, looking for Ferry, Showmaker, Doyle, Lopez, and Thames. 148 ride running the show right now. Got to be Tilo. Anthony Lopez going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Lopez got the gas and the go fast. I got Lopez. Thames running 1 and 2 down that third straightaway. Single file racing an 11-year-old novice. Good battle on that 3 spot as we turn for home. Tilo goes wire to wire for the Friday night win. Gold Cup 3 ride of the Viper. Strikes on the 2 spot. 270 ride comes back on the 3. Showmaker on the 4. Doyle finishes on the 5. How about Biggs, Meadows, Dial, Doyle, Centers, Perrin, Tony, and Williams. In and out of turn number 2, 221 ride. Running on the top side, got the 258 on the 2 spot. Doyle, Centers, Meadows, 1, 2, 3. Miss Katie, she's going to go shopping. In and out of turn number 3. Oh, looked like she had it made. Centers just drops one in on her. Back to the line. Centers will get the 2. Meadows will get the 3. 146 ride. A Dial picks up the 4. The captain says, man, that's just like I tell him how to do it in the clinic.
Or you've been to a super camp at least.
Dillenbeck, Spruce, Reenzy, Moss, and March. Second, third straightaway race in action. Got to be Reenzy down that third straightaway trying to run the show on the top side out of Salem, Ohio. Turning and burning back to the stripe. Jacob still running out on the 1. I got Jacob. Jonathan 1 and 2. Dominic gets the 3. Abby gets the 4. Lydia comes back on the 5. 63 is my main event number. Let's go downtown with 26, 35-year-old novice. Sharer, Larabelle, Mirzion, and Bales. Here we go. In and out of turn number 2. Big boys, little toys. 239 ride on the top side. Got to be Shar. Shar got Bales on that 2 spot. Shar, Bales, 1 and 2 through the section. Shar, Bales, Mirzion, 1, 2, and 3. The hustler, Larabelle, will pick up the 4. Not a main event. 63. 64 is your main event number. 36, 40-year-old novice with Slicker, Wilson, Rovang, Lander, Herrera, Mason Hall, and Easterling. Second straightaway race in action. Oh, 497, 457 ride. Brant Wilson going down hard on the second straightaway. We'll get Brant checked out. 320 ride. Running the show got to be Jason Slicker. Slick Cat on the top side down that third straightaway. Getting Wilson checked out on the second straight. Slicker out on point. He's going to come back for the win. Lander, 76 bike, going to get the 267 rider. Herrera on the 3 with Mason Hall finishing on the 4 out of main event. 64. Mr. Wilson's up. Nice hand from the crowd. I think we're going to walk him over and get him checked out. One more time for Wilson Brand as he walks it off. Not exactly how he drew it up in the program as he was coming out of turn number 1.
That guy saw a soft spot and packaged it, but you guys are going to be the rest of you.
Carner, Egan, Boydston, 41, 45 novice on a Friday night. Let's go drag racing down the fastest first straightaway in BMX. Oh, yeah. Who's got the gas and the go fast in 41, 45 super novice on a Friday night under the lights. We're in and out of turn number 1. Down that second straightaway, 27 ride. Carner got 3 points. Eason got 3 points. Carner running out on point right now. Got Uncle Peach on that 2 spot. Boydston on the 3 as they're in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Carner going to take the 3rd round ace, and with it, low points on the day. Finish order in the 3rd round. Finish order on the day. Carner, Egan, Boydston, 1, 2, and a 3. 51-55 Navies, man in pink, getting it done on the 1. Washington, Kersey, Jennings, in and out of turn number 2. Washington getting it done on the 1. Got to be the grand dude Jennings on that 2 spot. Kersey on the 3. They're single file style as they turn for home. Kersey, Jennings locked up at 5 points apiece. Washington going to take the low point win. The grand dude going to huff and puff his way into a 2 spot with Kersey finishing on the 3. Finish order in the 3rd round. Finish order on the day. 56 and over Navies. How about Staffenhagen, Bow, and Villegas? In and out of turn number 2. 3:04 ride. Mikey Vegas running the top side. Villegas smooth operating through the section. 56 and over Super Navies on the turn for home. Villegas, Bow, Staffenhagen, 1, 2, and 3 out of main event. 67. Little tykes, little bikes, 5 and under intermediates on a Friday night. How about Barnes, Bryan, Kazwara, Edwards, Shira, Simon, Hunt, and Bradley? Don't look now. I got daylight colors of Shira running the show. Tucson, where you at? 43 ride, got to be Edwards on that 2 spot. I got Shira, I got Edwards running 1 and 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Edwards looking for some lunch money, but Grayson seeing the daylight as he heads for home, coming back at me. Shira, Edwards, the 38 and the 46. Bradley and Bryan. Shira gets the win. Edwards gets the 2. Bradley picks up the 3. Murphy, Jennings, Monosmith, Shanahan, Siebers, Miller, Bailey, Ryan. In and out of turn number 2. Got to be Easy E. Bailey. Bailey getting it done on the 1. Bailey, Monosmith running 1 and 2. Bailey, Monosmith. Black Widow colors. Going to slide into that 3 spot. Got to be Shanahan. Coming back at me, Bailey got Easy on the top side. Monosmith looking for some clean air. Back to the line. Bailey. I think Monosmith got there at the line. The 18 ride. We'll double check the video. I got Monosmith, the 38 of Bailey, the 5 of Shanahan, 1, 2, and a 3. We'll double check those results. Rennie, Campbell, Denson, Grote, Dotson, Swanson, Guerra, Meadows. Jackson says, look at me now, baby. I got him under the lights. I'm running the show as we turn for home. Coming back at me, Meadows. Going to get it done on the 1. Meadows, Rennie, 1 and 2. 63 ride. A Campbell gets the 3. The 48 ride. Mr. Denson comes back on the 4. And 7-year-old intermediates. 8-year-old intermediates in and out of turn number 1. Looking for Clements, Passage, Monkman, Dixon, Barnes, Simon, Tar, Pascal. Gold Cup 2 ride. Passage running out on point. The Jet, Clements. Clements trying to pounce off of that 2 spot as they turn for home. Passage still running the show. Seabiscuit got the Jet in the hip pocket. They're going to drag race it back to the line. The Jet going to take a peek. Did he get him at the line? I think the 11 bike. There you go. There's USA BMX's newest 8-year-old expert. Oh, the Jet does it by an eyelash. Seabiscuit picks up that 2 spot out of main event 71. Congratulations, Asher Clements. The 8-year-old intermediates bid you adieu, and tomorrow morning, buddy, those 8-year-old experts, they'll be lined up to meet you. Short, Harris, Zito, Carrier, Cross, O'Connell, Hoop, and Jones. Rock 1 on the 1. Got to be the Hawk, O'Connell. O'Connell going to turn and burn out of number 2 on the top side ride. Got Zito on that 2 spot. 29 ride. Got to be the Outlaw. Cross sitting on the 3. Let's take him in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me, O'Connell. I got the Hawk getting it done on the 1. The Hawk, Zito, and the Outlaw go. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, Zito comes up short of the line. Cross will get the 2. I missed the 3 spot at the line. We got Zito picked up. Man, oh, man. Hand for those cats. 10-year-old intermediates on the track coming back in my direction. Bluegrass colors on the top side. The D-Ride, Brooks Utterback. Utterback says, I'm done with this intermediate business. There's your newest expert, the 21 and the 71. Stranatka and Norbert will go 2 and 3. But Mr. Brooks Utterback, congratulations. You're USA BMX's newest 10-year-old expert. Utterback with the win and the move up on a Friday night under the lights at Music City BMX. Old intermediates coming down the mountain with Staffenhagen, Ruglarity, Rosenberg, Cheney, Langer, Renye, Helton, and Herrera. Man in black on the attack and a turn and burn out of number 1 on a second straightaway getaway. Who's got the giddy up and the go-go on a Friday night under the lights? It's got to be Harson Renye. Renye going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on the top side, 26 bike in that 2 spot. Ruglarity. Renye. Ruglarity going to go 1 and 2 out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Harson goes wire to wire to pick up the Friday night win. 26 ride Ruglarity. Going to come back on that 2 spot. The 15 and the Gold Cup 3. Helton and Langer round out your top 4. Let's go downtown in and out of turn number 1. Morello, Nguyen, Lacoste, Shuk, Hernando, Mullins, Barry, and Hill in and out of turn number 2. 22 right on the top side. Got to be big James Hill. Hill running the show. Got Barry on that 2 spot. 14 ride. Man on the move right there down that 3rd straightaway. We're in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Hill going to pick up the win. Hill, 67, the G, and the 13. Oh, congratulations, James Hill. With that win, you're USA BMX's newest 12-year-old expert. Hill with the win moves up. Carter Pierce getting it done on the 1. Got Hunter Lee, Cox, Fritzmeyer, Faring, Mooring, Kasnovich, and Wells all in the mix, but it's the Carter Pierce show right now. The pride of Dallas, Georgia, in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Pierce goes wire to wire for the win. 35 ride. Going to come back on the 2 spot. Kasnovich, Gold Cup 3, and the Rock 1. Pierce, Kasnovich, Fritzmeyer, and Lee, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main event, 76. 77 is your main event number. How about Higginbotham, Book, Harris, Toth, Sisney, Neekum, Turner, Faircloth. In and out of turn number 2, got to be Akil Turner running out on point. Turner running the show, got the 53 right in tow. That's Higginbotham. Higginbotham got everybody after his lunch money as they turn and burn out of number 3. Coming back at me, Turner, Higginbotham. 1 and 2, the 43 and the L ride. That's going to be Book and Toth, 3 and 4 of the main event. 77, 78 is the main event number. How about Holt, Cameron, Forrester, Schwab, Mullins, Hayek, Arender, and Bowles? We're going downtown in and out of turn number 1. Second straightaway getaway. Got to be Liam Foster. Foster running the show on the top side. Looked like Arender on that 2 spot. Lost 1 out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. Forster, Arender, 1 and 2 as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Liam going to get it done on a Friday night. Forrester going to get the win. Arender going to hold on to that 2 spot. The 8 and the 48. Holt and Hyatt go 3 and 4 out of main event. 78. 79 is your main event number down the first straightaway. Pangteen, Austin, and Landry. In and out of turn number 1, second straightaway race in action. 25 riders running the show, but Pangteen going to take it over in and out of turn number 2. Gavin out on the top side. I got Gavin, West, Corvin, 1, 2, 3 as they go down that third straightaway. Pagantine going to turn and burn back to the line. Gavin going to pick up the win. West going to hold on to the 2 spot. Corvin comes back on the 3 out of main event. 79, 80 is your main event. Number 17, 20 intermediates looking for Bonsall. Blue, Guyton, Mendoza, Hoover, and Davis. Second straightaway race in action, 10 ride. Got to be Alexis Guyton. Guyton getting it done on the 1. In and out of turn number 2. Davis going to slide into that 2 spot. Dropped 1 off, 23 ride. Hoover on the 3. Guyton, Davis, Hoover as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Guyton goes wire to wire for the win. Davis holds on to that 2 spot. Hoover comes back on the 3. Battle on the 4 as they race it back to the line. 96 ride of Bonsall will pick up that 4 spot. 81 is your main event number. How about Evers, Hayes, Gunter, Usry, Wyatt, Athens, and Dede? In and out of turn number 2, getting it done on the 1. Got to be the Gold Cup colors, Ethan Usry. Usry running the show on a Friday night. Got Evers in that 2 spot. Third straightaway race in action as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Chaos colors, Usry, Evers, and the 315 ride of Dede go 1, 2, and 3 out of main event. 81, 82 is your main event number. Simcoe, Hankins, Pena, Johnson, and Henry. Second straightaway race in action. Blake Johnson running the show in and out of turn number 2. Johnson on the 1. Got the double deuces. Pena trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Pena got company in the hip pocket as they're in and out of turn number 3. Coming back in my direction. Johnson says it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. The 22 and the Gold Cup 2 with the T ride coming back on the 4. So that was Johnson, Pena, Henry, Simcoe, Hankins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about Watson, Zubati, Nguyen, Hensley, and Campbell? 41 ride getting it done right there. Got to be Zubati. There comes the long, tall Canadian. AC on the getaway down that third straightaway. He's the man on the move right now, trying to move it up. Zubati getting it done on the 1. Zubati, Campbell going to go 1 and 2. Hensley gets the 3. Watson and Nguyen round out your field. Let's go racing with 46 50-year-old intermediates. Barnes, Baglieri, Quimby, and Boydston. A whole lot of bees on a Friday night down that second straightaway. We're rolling. The Italian Dragon. Got to be Baglieri. Going to take him in and out of turn number 2. He's got Boydston in the hip pocket. Boydston looking for a little clean air. Baglieri still trying to hold on to that top side. Barnes sitting on a podium spot as they turn for home. Coming back in my direction. 149 ride. Baglieri will get the win. Boydson will get the 2. Barnes will get the 3. Quimby will come back on the 4. 51, 55-year-old intermediates. How about Balcom, Brown, Hatchett, Pugh, Hanson, Clark, Gingrich, Ortiz? Here we go. In and out of turn number 2. Lead ride on the top side. 26 bike. Getting it done on the 1 right now. Got to be Gingrich. Gingrich. Got a little breakaway going on in this one. The rest of the pack about 3 spots back coming down that last straightaway. Gingrich going to get the win. the 32, the 151, and the 34. So Gingrich, Brown, 151 ride of Hatchet, and the 34 ride of Rusty Pugh. How about Hall, Fitzmyer, Warren, and Fanillo? 69 ride getting it done on the one. Got to be Fanillo down that third straightaway getaway. Everybody wants some of that lunch money, but nobody's catching Jimmy on a Friday night. 69 ride going to turn and burn for home. Fanilio going to pick up that win. 194 ride. Hall going to come back on the 2 spot. Warren will get the 3. Fritzmeyer finishes on the 4. Welcome to the girls club. I got 5 and under girls on the track right now. Pangione, Novi, and Dunlap. Oh, yeah. Good one going on right here. In and out of turn. Number 2, 11 bike, running out on point. Got to be Pangione, getting it done on the 1. Novi on that 2 spot. Going to be Miss Emery on the 3 as they go single file down the third straightaway on the turn for home. 11 ride. Coming back at me. Oh, that's got to be Sunshine Novi make it. That's the District 11 getting it done on the 1. Super Duper Z going to pick up that 2 spot. And Dunlap on the 3. Finish order in the third round. Finish order on the day. 88 is my main event. Number 2 straightaway getaway. Got to be the Attitude. Hardy running the show. Total Point racing on this Friday night under the lights. Hardy got a pair of aces in her pocket looking to make it a perfect day. Got Mo Power on that 2 spot with Sassy Pants on the 3. They're in and out of turn number 3 coming back in my direction. Top side got the 2-2 on Hardy. Going to pick up the win for the Attitude. Mo Power gets the 2. Johnson picks up the 3. Finish order in the third round. Finish order on the day. Southwell, Knees, Greer. Got to be Boo the Beast. Going to take him in and out of turn number 2. JNR right on the top side. Got the black crown color sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be the Giant. Southwell got the Party Muffin. Knees on the 3 as they're in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Southwell going to take a peek. Does she have the power? Does she have the pull? Coming down that last straightaway. Boo will get this one. The Giant will get the 2 spot. And the Party Muffin will come back on the 3. Finish order in the third round. Finish order on the day. 8-year-old girls. How about Snyder, Daly, Slattery, Edmonds, Lindauer, Gay, Huff, and McDougal. Gnarly Charlie Gay dropped a couple off down that 2nd straightaway. In and out of turn number 2. Still Gay getting it done on the 1. Slattery, the Little Devil, sitting on that 2 spot. Gay, Slattery, going to go 1 and 2 out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Man, oh, man, under the lights. You don't miss that bike. Charlie Gay going to get it done on the 1. Slattery on that 2 spot. The Nag 11 of Snyder picks up the 3 out of main event. 90. 91 is the main event number now, looking for 9-year-old girls. Nope, pros.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness the fastest men and women of the weekend compete for the Answer BMX Whole Shadow Award. The first riders to cross in the A maze will earn $250, courtesy of Answer BMX.
All right, Music City, you guys about ready? Well, that was pretty weak. I said, Music City, where are you guys at? Let's make some noise. Elite Mid on deck right now. The B main on deck, ready to go. Spencer Cole, Cutter Williams, Christian Castro, Makiva Hobson, Jesse Asmus, Kyle Jensen, Vincent Pelluard, and Drew Polk. Locked, loaded, ready to go. B main. Here we go, B-main event right now. Cutter Williams on the outside trying to drive this one down into turn number 1. Oh, got to be Polk going to send it out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Polk, Jensen go 1-2. Asmus on the 3 spot as they fire this one off. In and out of the Pro Max turn down that third straightaway. Williams trying to get onto a podium right now as they head for home. Down the line we go. It's all Polk on the top spot running this show, coming back through. Polk will get it done. Back to the line. Asmus for the 2 to the stripe. Jensen locks in that third spot for the podium right there. That was your B main for the elite men, locked and loaded. Elite women on deck right about now. All right. Where you guys at, Music City? Let's start making noise for the ladies right now. Out of Guilford, Indiana, for Huffy Corporation, Gnarly Carly Kane. Out of Port Orchard, Washington, for Impact BMX Racing, J.C. Moore. Out of Lansing, Michigan, for 110% Nutrition, Alita Beeman. Out of Phoenix, Arizona, for Remix BMX, Rachel Mydock. Out of Tucson, Arizona, for BioLab Box and DK Bicycles on your world number 3 bike, Delaney Vaughn. On your 256 bike out of Surprise, Arizona, for Supercross BMX, Lexus Colby. On your 44 bike out of Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, for Daylight Cycles, Molly Simpson. And on your number 11 bike out of Chula Vista, California, by way of Minnesota, for ProMax, Daylight Cycles, Toyota, TLD, and IRC. Your 11-time and current USA BMX number 1, Elise the Beast Willoughby. Answer whole shot on the line right now for the extra $250 from our good friends at Answer BMX. Shh, 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 shh. Here we go, the ladies right now. Answer whole shot on the line as we head down the drag strip at Music City BMX. Elise the Beast Willoughby gonna take it into turn number 1. Cha-ching! Answer whole shot for her. Delaney Vaughn on the 2 spot. Oh, Carly Kane trying to hold on to a podium right now as they head into turn number 2. But here comes Simpson on the move down the 3 straightaway. Kane hitting the marks, bringing this one back around, but it's all Willoughby out front as she heads for home down that last straightaway. Back to the line we're gonna go. Willoughby, Vaughn will get the 2 spot. Kane drops in for the podium. Back to the line. Simpson will come back through, get it done right there. Another hot lap. Lightning Lex coming back around. We got the big boys on deck right now. Another one locked and loaded. Out of Grand Junction, Colorado for the BMX Sharks, Aaron Blee. Out of Houston, Texas for Waltech Engineering, Rain Langford. Coming out of South Park, Pennsylvania for AHN, Fly Racing and AB Grips, Cameron Bramer. Out of Sarasota, Florida for Route Transportation and Stay Strong, Joey Lito. Out of Tucson, Arizona for Daylight Cycles, Corbin Shara. On your 460 bike, out of Auckland, New Zealand for Speedco and Avian, Rico Bierman. On your 260 bike, out of Cambridge, New Zealand for Troy Lee Designs, Bennett Greeno. And on your number 3 bike, out of Bakersfield, California for Answer Factory, Cameron Larson. Another Answer Whole Shot Award on the line for the boys right now for that extra $250. Shh, 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 shh. Who's got the traction on the drag strip right now as they head down that first straightaway? Larson gonna pop off a heater as they head into that first turn and bring this one back around. Down the second straightaway, cha-ching! Answer whole shot for him as he gets it fired off. Coming in at turn number 2, Lito, Shara bringing it back around in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, Greeno's on the charge for home, back at us. In and out we go, but it's all Cam Larson on this one. Nobody's gonna touch him on a Friday night in Music City as they come back through. Larson, Lido, Sherrod, Greeno will come on back down to us. Good stuff going on with the boys, but we're not done just yet, folks. We got the Vet Pros on deck. They've got the Answer Whole Shot Award for them coming up. Coming out of Folsom, California for Soletics, Damon Smith. Out of Glendale, Arizona, Corey Reed. Out of Rock Hill, South Carolina for Matt Cycles and Lexington BMX, the Iron Dad, KJ Romero. On your 551 bike, out of Queensland, Australia for Unit, Corey Frieswick. Out of Marietta, Georgia for Factory Bombshell, Emilio Fala. Coming out of Cape Coral, Florida for Megas Design Group, Justin Riddell. Out of Napa, Idaho for 09, Big Jeff Upshaw. And on your 95 bike, out of Sterrett, Alabama for Chase Fly Racing at a BMX Racing Group Store.com, the Alabama Slammer, Barry Nobles. All right, who's got the horsepower on the drag strip right now as they take this one down into turn number one? Pretty good shot out of Nobles from the outside. Going to slam the door. Oh! Everybody goes down right there. The Alabama Slammer takes the whole shot. Drives it around the second turn with a look back right there. Where's everybody at as they coming back down to us? Got to be Soletics on that 2 spot of Smith. Smith coming in out of the second turn, down the third straightaway. Everybody's gassing it up right now. Riddell going to hit the podium as he comes down that 3 straightaway. Reed on the 4. Everybody gets back up. Give him some love on the way back through. But that's the way it's going to go with the Alabama Slammer back to the line. He'll take the whole shot, and he'll take the win as they come back through. Smith on the 2, coming back around. Riddell going to get the 3. Some good stuff going on. Frieswick coming back through. Give them some love. Give these guys some love as they come back for home. 15 minutes for the podium. All right, Justin Wall says 15 minutes to that pro podium. Down by the big red truck.
Rush, Turner, Dotson, Smith, Helton, Shepard, Davis. Let's turn them in and out of turn number 1 down that second straightaway. World Colors running the show. Got to be the Princess Smith. Impact Ride. Going to get in and out of turn number 2. Got to be world famous Turner on that 2 spot. Oh, yeah, I got Bam Bam Davis rolling on the 3. 9-year-old girls down that third straightaway on the turn room. The Princess Smith still running the show. World famous Turner. Going to take a look right here. Back to the line. Smith, Turner. The 15 of Davis, and the World 8 ride of Shepard going 2, 3, and 4. 10-year-old girls on the track on a Friday night. How about Welborn, Wallace, Smith, Scalza, Nelson, Smith, Shotwell, and McDougal. Albie's Colors going to take them in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Scout. No, World 8 ride on the top side. That's the Blue Cheetah. Smith getting it done on the 1. Got Killer B. Nelson on that 2 spot. Nelson goes up and under with a nice pass in turn number 3. Coming back at me. Smith trying to make up some ground down that last straightaway. Nelson, Smith, 6-11 ride. McDougal go 1, 2, and a 3. At a main event. 92, 93 is the main event number on the track now. 11-year-old girls looking for Shanahan, Ramage, Kanowitz, Gabois, Johnson, Lester, Denton, and Beatty. In and out of turn number 2. Got to be the fast cat, Beatty. Beatty getting it done on the 1. Got Denton for the Daylight Crew on the 2. Bailey, Denton going to go 1 and 2 out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Bailey, Denton, Shanahan, 1, 2, and 3. Back to the stripe with the Nag 7 ride of the Pink Warrior Johnson, picking up the 4 out of main event. 93, 94 is my main event number. Looking for Smith, Peak, Smith, Cooper, Cole, Passwitz, Pierce, and Alvarez. Oh, yeah, BMX Sharks Colors running out on point right now. Got to be the Nag 5 ride, Alvarez. Too much Alvarez in and out of turn number 2. Got the 15 ride on that 2 spot. Got to be the Crazy Girl, Cole. Alvarez, Cole, going to drive it down that third straightaway in and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Alvarez, Cole running 1 and 2. Cole got coming 23 right of Smith. Going to pick up that 3 spot. 6 right of Paswitz. Comes back on the 4. Out of main event, 94. 95 is the main event number on the drag with Keener, Lacey, Spencer, Kelly, Wilson, Tilly, Waldner. Second straightaway race in action. Nag 11. Got to be tongue out Tilly. Tilly running the show in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Addison Spencer on that 2 spot. Tilly, Spencer. Down that third straightaway, Wilson on the move into that 3 spot. Wilson got everybody after her lunch money as they make the turn for home. Tilly still on the top side, going to go wire to wire for the win. Spencer going to hold on to the 2 spot. In-bike comes by at the line for the 3. The 9 bike of Wilson comes back on the 4. So that was Tilly, Spencer, Waldner, and Wilson. How about Thompson, Myers, Henry, Davis, Duffy, Willett, Searfoss, Burrion, in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Burrion, getting it done on the 1. Got the alligator in the hip pocket. I got Burrion. I got Thompson. Thompson leaves the door open before slamming it shut. Burrion going to charge it back down the line. Burrion, Thompson, 7 right of Searfoss, and the 3 bike of Willett. 97 is the main event number going downtown. 15, 16-year-old girls. How about Sutherland, Custer, Cyrus, Thompson, White, Herrera, John Jevic, and Jones. Lola running out on point. Got the 28 rider, Herrera, sitting on that 2 spot. Lola. Oh, yeah, I got Jones on the 3. Oh, coming back in my direction. Lola going to get the win. Sadie gets the 2. Avery comes back on the 3. We'll double-check the video. Nice last straight by the Tiny G. Nag 5. Cuss, Douglas, Potters, and Patillo. Gate is down. We're going racing. Who's got the power? Who's got the pull? As we're going to take them downtown in and out of turn number 1. Look like Alto colors. Going to try and take it to the top side. Got to be Emma Martin. Martin, she's got the giddy up and go in and out of turn number 1. But everybody wants some of that lunch money down the second straightaway. We're rolling. Oh, yeah. Martin still running out on point. 7 ride. Got to be the Blonde Bomb Hill. Hill looking for a little clean air. In and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Hill going to make her move right here. Does she have the space to get it done? Coming back at me. Hill, Martin, the F ride, and Patillo. Hill, Martin, Campbell, Patillo, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the main event. 98. 99 is the main event number on the track right now. March, Dodson, Coleman, Picaretto, Walbert, Curtin, and Brink. Black Widow colors. Got to be a Heather Coleman running the show on the 1. Coleman going to take him in and out of turn number 3, your national 22 ride. Going to get it done on a Friday night Nag 9 ride. Going to be Brink on that 2 spot, the 3, and the Nag 10. That's March and Picaretto rounding out your top 4 out of main event. 99. 100 is the main event number on the track right now. Irwin, Warner, Jones in and out of turn number 2. Got to be 2 Sweet Jones getting it done on the 1. The Sherry Bomb on that 2 spot, and the Warner on the 3. Here we go. Oh, man. 2 Sweet, the Sherry Bomb, and the F-Bomb. I'm going to party with those ladies on a Friday night. I bet they're a whole lot of fun. 41-45, ladies, going downtown in and out of turn number 1. How about Kugler, Bays, Badoniak, Brady, Lathan, Campos, Moriera, Knees, and Hale. Oh, 3 wide into the turn. Angela Hale gets up and undertakes this one over. Badonic back to the 2 spot. Campos Moriera on the 3. Hanada's got a good run going down that 3rd straightaway. Badonic got the inside line. Here comes Hanada. Hanada, Sonia, Bonk. Coming back at me right there. Angela going to get the win. Hanada gets the 2. Sonia gets the 3. The K-Ride of the Sensei Bays comes back on the 4. Out of main event, 101. Tell me those ladies weren't getting after it in 41.50. Little Tykes, Little Bikes, 6-year-old experts down that front straightaway. How about Crawford, Andrade, Reeves, Ellerton, Fowler, Salva, Allman, and Ross. Oh, getting it done on the one. Got to be Jethro Salva. Salva got the Haro colors in and out of turn number 2. The captain says, that's just how I wrote it up. Let's go banging bars down that 3rd straightaway. It's Salva running the show. Got Fowler on that 2 spot. Elman on the 3 as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Salva going to pick up the win. Fowler gets the 2. Elman gets the 3. With the 1 ride of Danger Deacon Reeves on that 4 spot. 7-year-old experts on the track. Usry, Ortiz, Faircatch, Wegley, Piacentino, Reynolds, King, Mirzion. Here we go. In and out of turn number 2. Reynolds on that 2 spot. 14 ride running the show. Got to be Asher King. King and Reynolds checking out on everybody down that 3rd straightaway. It's a two-rider race back to the line. Coming back at me. King, Reynolds. King will get the win. Reynolds will get the 2. The E-ride. Piacentino comes back on the 3. The 27 of Ortiz picks up the 4. 104 is my main event number on the track now. 8-year-old experts with Pieper, Moulton, Olson, Kensler, Vanderhayden, Novi, Tresick, and Cassidy. Impact colors out on the top side. Got to be the Fox Kensler. Kensler on the prowl. Got the 25 ride of Nitro Nico. In the hip pocket. Moulton going shopping. LSG color sitting on that 3 spot as they turn for home. Kensler still getting it done on the 1. Kensler, Moulton, Novi, 1, 2, and 3 with the 19 ride. Vanderhayden coming back on the 4. Sorry, I said that was Kensler. That was Tresick, the other impact rider. Sorry about the ripping River. River got the win, so Tresick, Moulton, Novi. There we go. Now we got it right. Williams, Southwell, Lafreniere, Blake, Lander, Murray, Improda, and Peterson on the turn for home, coming back in my direction. Top spot ride, Nag 11 bike. Going to get it done on the 1, the 9, and the World 7. So that was Improda, Williams, and Southwell going 1, 2, 3. At a 105, 106 is your main event number on the track. Mortelli, Reeves, Novak, Gazaway, Widener, Zaninga, Letelier, and Paxman. In and out of turn number 1, got to be the J-Dog on the top side. Widener running the show, got everybody after his lunch money. Widener going to get in and out of turn number 2, got Gazaway in the hip pocket, make it Mortelli. There we go. Widener, Mortelli going to go 1 and 2 out of turn number 3, coming back in my direction. Novak sitting on that 3 spot. It's still the J-Dog running the show. Mortelli going to take a peek. Widener, Mortelli, Novak. And Paxman, 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of main event. 106, 107. How about Goto, Young, Gordon, Horn, Bowers, Gonzalez, Harp, and Bryant. Second straightaway race in action. 09 colors running out on point. Got to be Speedy Gonzalez. Gonzalez got the World 1 in the hip pocket. Got to be Young on that 2 spot. Gonzalez, Young, Albie's colors on that 3 spot as they turn for home. Coming back in my direction. Gonzalez, Young, Harp. Harp looking for a way. Gonzalez, Young, Harp, 1, 2, and 3. Power FX colors holds on to that 4 spot. That's Kenji Goto out of main event. 107. 108 is your main event number on the track with Warner, Nelson, Andrade, Ako, Forster, Daly, Williams, and Santana. Let's go downtown and then out of turn number 1. Who's got the gas? Who's got the go fast on a Friday night under the lights at Music City? BMX. In and out of turn number 2. Aussie. Colors on the top side. Got to be Daly running the show. No. Make it Forrester. Forrester running out on point. Got J&R Colors. Got to be Little Machine Andrade. I got Forrester and Andrade on the turn for him. Coming back at me. Forrester going to pick up the win. Andrade gets that 2 spot. 6:15 ride. Comes back on the 3. That was Daly with the Night Train. Williams finishing on the 4. 109 is my main event number on the track. 13-year-old experts. Let's go, Grandma. Here we go. Hicks, Markham, Martinez, Johnson, Wood, Syker, Staten, and Frank. Got to be Lili on the top side. Got the Wild Man on that 2 spot. Staten, Hicks, 1 and 2 out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Look like Markham, man on the move down that 3rd straight. Markham into the 3 spot. So it's Staten, Hicks, Markham on the turn for home. Lili going to pick up the win. The Wild Man gets the 2. The Penguin gets the 3. The 5 ride of the 12 gauge picking up the 4 out of main event. 109. 110 is my main event number on the track right now. 14-year-old experts. Douglas, Passanisi, Cole, Kidd, Cronenberger, Moratelli, Rowe, and King. In and out of turn number 1. Got to be the dive bomber. Douglas getting it done on the top side ride. He's got Moratelli in the hip pocket. Passanisi on the 3, down that 3rd straightaway. Douglas, Moratelli, Passanisi, 1, 2, 3. Passanisi leaves the door open. The Sharks take a peek, but it's still Douglas. Moratelli, Passanisi going to take a look. Passanisi gets 2. Moratelli gets the 3. The 11 ride, a Kid comes back on the 4 out of main event. 110. Woo! Hot one in 14X. 15X coming down the mountain looking for Bruni, Esposito, Souza, Bauer, Felker, Kelleher, Coleman, Yankee, Barone. Albie's Colors in and out of turn number 1 down that 2nd straightaway. Got to be easy. Esposito running the show. Bruni, man on the move into that 2 spot. Esposito, Bruni. 1 and 2, J&R Colors sitting on that 3 spot. Got to be the Ripper, Kelleher. Oh, yeah, here we go on the turn for home. Esposito. Bruni going to take a peek. Esposito, Bruni, Kelleher, 1, 2, 3. Alto Colors coming back on the 4. Not a main event, 111. It's a hot one, Miss Lindsay. 16 experts coming down that front straightaway. How about Santos, Kaiser, Hobson, Peterson, O'Neill, Reeder, Salem, and Cronenberger? Oh, dropped a couple off over in turn number 1. 2nd straightaway getaway. Impact Colors running the show right now. Got to be Cash Money, Hobson. Hobson got nothing but clean air out in front of him. Got Scooby Snacks O'Neill on that 2 spot. They're going to make their way in and out of turn number 3. Hobson, O'Neill, Kaiser, 1, 2, and a 3 with Reeder coming back on the 4 out of main event. 112. Picking up the pieces over there in turn number 3. Event T-shirts, don't forget. No race day registration on Saturday, so if you want to be part of the show tomorrow, get on over to the Big Red Rig. Get signed up for tomorrow's race in action. Day, Herrera, Popovich, Sousa Leal, Jolly, Chaberzinski, Stazetsky, and Wirtz. 1720X. They're locked, they're loaded, and they're ready to roll. Some call it the fastest AM class in BMX. Let's go downtown, down the drag strip. Who's got the gas? Who's got the go fast? Oh, yeah. In and out of turn number 1. We're rolling. Good one going on right here. 2nd straightaway getaway. 8 bike running out on point. In and out of turn number 2. Impact Colors running the show right now. 3rd straightaway race in action. Oh, yeah. The Impact ride running out on point as they turn for home. Coming back in my direction. Oh, man, Day taking a peek right here. Stazetsky comes back on the 3. 114 is your main event number in and out of turn number 1. They're rolling, looking for Wong, Goodwin, Young, Roberts, Corrales, Nip, Freewald, and Allen Sonoran. 26 right on the top side. Got to be the president, Gavin Freewald. Freewald running the show easy breezy on the top side on the turn for home. Freewald going to come back at me. He's going to pick up the win. World 6 ride. Going to come back on the 2 spot. That's Corrales. The daylight colors come back on the 3. I don't mean Mr. Brendan Young. Not a main event. 114. 115 is your main event number on the track right now. 26 35-year-old experts. Lindauer, Tomeno, Dawson, Calvin, Pierce, and Markle. Oh, yeah. Getting it done on the one down that third straightaway. Look like it's got to be Nicky D on a Friday night under the lights. Dawson coming back at me on the top side. 84 right on that 2 spot. That's Matty Calvin. The nag 18 and the 38 will go Markle and Pierce. Rounding out your top 4. 116 is your main event number on the track right now. Biggs, Threadgill, Hall, Reedy, Phillips, and Johnson. Hojo running the show for the Alto crew. He's going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Big Willie style down that third straightaway. He's on the getaway. Oh, yeah. Got to be Johnson running out on point on the turn for home. Look like Big Dave Hall sitting on that 2 spot. Johnson will go wire to wire for the win. 19 right of Hall will get the 2 spot. The 19 ride of Threadgill gets the 3. Phillips comes back on the 4. Out of 116. 117 is my main event number. How about Dolce, Custer, Geo, Post, Monosmith, DeHaven, Funk, and Walter. Second straightaway race in action. Got to be Custer. Getting it done on the 1. Haro colors. Going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Got the radio ride. Full tilt colors. Got to be Post on that 2 spot as they go single file down the third straightaway. Custer, Post, Monosmith on the turn for home. Custer picks up the win. Post gets the 2. Monosmith gets the 3. The 14 ride. A double funk comes back on the 4. 118 is my main event number on the track. 46 50-year-old experts. McGregor, Moriera, Good, Siegel, Wagner, Jordan, Ross, and Morello. Cool Hand Luke getting it done on the 1. Siegel's got the gas and the go fast for the Black Crown Army on a Friday night under the lights. Oh, man, he's got the 1 bike in tow for the Alto crew as they take it down that third straightaway. Coming back in my direction, Siegel, Moriera, Palo takes a look. Siegel, Moriera, Richie B. Good, and the 125 ride of McGregor. 119 is my main event number on the track. 51-55 X-Penultimate main event on this Friday night. Maddox, Silva, Lossman, White, Lamaglia, Duke, Quentin, and Motley. Lamaglia running out on point. He's got company coming. He's got Silva in the hip pocket. Lamaglia, Silva. Oh, man, Lamaglia, Silva, 2 bike. Got to be Lousman on that 3 spot. Lamaglia, Silva, Lousman, Motley trying to slide into the 4. He's got the daylight colors in that 5 spot. Lamaglia gets the win. Silva, Lousman, and Motley. Last main event on this Friday night coming at us right here, 56 and over experts. How about Pringle, Branham, Moore, Stranatka, Johnson, and McLean? Oh, here we go. Got to be Cool Breeze. Johnson's getting it done on the 1. He's got Pringle in the hip pocket, profile style, keeping the heat on in and out of turn number 2. Down that last straightaway, coming back at me. The Tomahawk's going to chop. Cool Breeze gets the win. Pringle gets the 2. The 2 bike holds on to the 3 with the blocker, Randy Moore, on the 4. That's it for Friday night under the lights. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. That's a wrap on Music City, day number 1. We'll see you tomorrow.
This isn't your typical commercial.
Because we aren't your typical bike shop. We're a group of young racers looking to change the way things are done. You can learn more by heading over to the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product reviews, custom builds, training tips, and even a little bit of riding as well.
So make sure you head on over there and see what we've got next in store.
Full Tilt Bike Co. Do you feel something like nipping?
No, I don't.